Oh, shit.
We have a potential 600 in progress for Hermosa Beach. Subject is 25 and appears to have shit his pants.
Get back here.
Hey everybody, welcome to Community Service Podcast, and I'm coming to a country near you. When does this come out? Toronto, Canada will be the next date, and then I'm doing a rehab in Austin, Texas for my junkies. That's fucked up, but you know what you are. I'm just kidding. I love you all. Find help. Don't get relapsed. And then Winnipeg, Canada, Phoenix, Arizona. I'm all over the map, baby. Reno, Nevada. Check out tickets, craigconant.com. Today's guest is a dear friend of mine. I fucking love her. She's funny as hell, and she has a new special out on her YouTube and a show on Hulu that I didn't even know about. Shame on me. Who watches Hulu? I'm just kidding. She got a TV show. That's amazing. I love her. Anyways, tune in right now with my very funny guest, Jade Catapretta. Her link and description's in the bio. Give her a follow. Check out her special. And that is all. I love you all. God bless. Stay up. Keep your head up. They're fucking, they're fucking with us. You just stay soldiering. Eat your peanut butter cups and smile. Yeah. I like peanut butter. Peace out. Tune in right now.
You got pretty feet for a man.
You
get them done?
I got big nipples,
You do have big nipples?
Yeah.
Let me see them.
That shit's hot.
Oh my god, they are big. That's like the size of my whole titty.
We're rolling too. We just start off like this. We don't give a fuck.
That's the whole size of my whole titty is your nipple is 4 of my nipples.
That's hot. Yeah, me and Sadie put our nipples together and mine are bigger.
Were your nipples that big when you were a baby?
Yeah, it was so annoying. I got
it?
made fun of my whole life. I had these fucking teeth. Put the thing. We're rolling.
Sorry.
I ain't got no intro.
Okay, cool.
Yeah,
Hey,
everybody just Jade Catapretta.
What's up?
Did I say that right?
You did.
I did, because I know the middle one. Your name is like a tongue twister because it makes you want to say it one way.
Everybody wants to say Jada Catapretta. They want to say Jada.
The Jada. That's
Yeah.
right. That's right. And I didn't, because I remember I was emceeing and I wanted to, because it just goes Jada Catapretta, but it's not. It's Jade.
People panic. I can see. I think I'm just gonna go Jade. Can I do that yet? Like, am I there yet? Am
I was
Madonna
a
yet?
three-name. I was a three-namer, and then I dropped it because it's just.
You did
Nicole,
3 names, because I was gonna
Craig
say
Philip
that.
Conant.
I was gonna say.
And I
was
had
like,
a conversation with Nicole Amy Schreiber and Jessica Michelle Singleton, and it's just like it's just another name. You know what's? I don't even remember who said it, but they're like, it's just long on a flyer, and I went, "You're right. I'll be Craig Conant." That's all it took.
Dude, everybody's been trying to get me to change it. Like, I remember I did a thing with Doug Benson, like some pot thing, and we were all both really high. And he was like, "Tell everybody your Instagram handle." And I was like, "It's JADE." Like, I'm like,
Yeah.
calling, and he's like, "Just say the Jade movie." And that's why my handle was the Jade movie for all those years.
It's
Because
easier.
Doug Benson's just a stoner, and he didn't want to write it out, but it worked.
It's crazy that the world is so lazy by just using your full name. It like they go, nah,
No,
No.
that's not right.
that's too many.
Change it for us.
Yeah, that's ultimately why I just did two, and it is longer. It's like the email. Like I have,
What's your full name? What's your middle name?
Craig Philip Conant Jr.
There's a junior in there
I'm
too.
a junior. Yeah, I'm a 4-namer. Yeah.
Wow. What's your dad do?
He's a bookie.
What's the
He's
OG
retired.
Craig do?
He's crazy. My father's a wild man.
You ever go by Craigie?
I mean,
Anybody
people
call
have
you
called me
Craigie?
that. Yeah, I have a million nicknames. Craigster, Craigie, Crackhead, Craig.
Crackhead.
Before I was a
Craig.
crackhead too, they knew. They knew.
Is
They
that
manifested
was that your drug of
shit.
choice?
No, I was in all of it.
Do you
Yeah.
smoke anything now? Because I thought
Weed now.
Okay, I was gonna say I thought I saw you do like a weed thing the other day. I was like, oh, maybe we should.
I'm back on the weed at least a year now. 18 months, 2 years. What is time anymore?
What is time?
The pandemic.
You know what
ruined it.
pisses me off right now? People that come up to you and go, "We've met before." Like, you got to give me a little bit of grace. Do you know how many people I meet every single
Yeah.
day? I'm not saying I'm like, oh, look at me. I meet a lot of people, okay? But I'm like, come on, man.
That happens like with people,
Chill
like
out.
you shake their hand after a show. I met you last time in Minnesota a year and a half ago. Bro, I
about
did
how many
49
faces.
cities.
49?
This year, 40. I forgot.
That's crazy.
It was 59 in 2021. And this year I was like, I'm going to take it slow. And we're at like 43.
That's
or
crazy.
something.
I did 43 the year before, and like when it was COVID, and I burnt out. I
I
burnt
I broke.
out.
I broke inside.
Yeah, I broke.
I broke inside.
I don't know who I am anymore.
I fucking got real dark.
I know, and then you do the hour so long, and now I do those jokes, and I feel like disgust, like of disgust fills me. Like I have 4 new bits, and that's all I want to do, just the 4 new bits.
Yeah, those new bits. I did like. I have 4 new bits that are worth telling. I have like 12 new bits, but the rest are garbage. And
Yeah.
it just gets, it's so hard. Like these motherfuckers don't understand. It's like, yeah, I wrote so much shit, but it sucks.
You got to work it out, make it
fucking
good.
sucks.
Yeah, like I wrote the other day. I looked up my notes, and I just had written wet lettuce, and I was like, "What's this?
What does this even
What does this
mean?
even mean? What do I like about? Do I like wet lettuce? Do I hate it?
I read my notes on my podcast all the time. I'm like, what did you even, like, what am I trying? What? I don't.
Yeah.
Your voice notes are good because
Voice
then
notes are
you know, because you're just like, I don't know what I said.
I do. By the way, I have millions of voice notes. I'm not gonna listen
I
through
know.
those.
We need a team. I need like 12 of you, bro.
I have some interns. I have a few interns from my college.
You go to college still?
Yeah. No, from
What
when
a
I
fucking
went
loser,
20
dude.
years ago. I went to college 20 years ago, dude. That's crazy.
Wait, you have college interns now, but you don't go to college.
No, because they have an intern program. Like
Oh,
I
I-
had to do it. You know, I had to be like at
Oh.
a casting office, getting people coffee, learning nothing. No, I learned a lot of like what not to do in the audition rooms. Remember those? If
I know.
I could just learn how to make a tape, I could work again.
Yeah,
Do you do tapes? Do you do audition tapes?
I'm a bad boy.
What
They
do you-
send me stuff and I go, I don't want to do
It
it.
gives me a lot of anxiety. I was supposed to do one this morning.
Why
and-
does it
Yeah.
ruin our world?
It ruins my world. Like
It-
if I have one all weekend, I'm like, oh my god, Monday I have one.
What the fuck?
It used to be fun. I used to get excited.
I hate it. Yeah, it ruins me. I almost want to tell them stop sending me stuff.
Yeah,
It
I don't want
kinda
these opportunities.
It ruins my world. I just feel real bad about my. It's a horrible mentality. We have to fix that because it's opportunities. But it's just constant rejection is probably what it is. You get rejected 99
It's just
out of
working
100.
on it so hard, and it's like I'm not even gonna get likes for this. I need some kind of validation, baby.
I know. Also, I just kind of not in love with acting. I just love stand up.
I love acting. I love the
Well, then you're
I love the
crazy.
part of acting that I get to do in stand up. Thank you.
Sorry. I drank bubbles.
I know you got the bubbles. Wait, I took that comedy class that you took
Oh yeah.
like this year.
That's great though. That's more of a writer's room is what it is.
Yeah,
You
it
pay
was-
for love and you pay
Accountability.
for accountability and support. Because if you don't have a couple ride or die close friends you write with and stand up, you can't really run bits with people because they'll just laugh. You be like, get the fuck out of the green room.
And I think a lot of women don't even know. Like, there's this girl, Noelle, who's really new. And she was like, yeah, I called this person. And I was like, how was this joke? And they were like, it's good. And she's looking for like structural advice. Like, I think people don't even know where to
No.
find it. Like,
yeah.
I'm like, you got to write, you got to
you gotta
bubble
pay
that shit
for
in.
it.
Yeah, you got to pay someone to be your friend.
Unfortunately, everybody's so busy. You need a writer partner, then accountability that or you got to pay for it.
Or you got to date somebody who edits and is good at
Yeah.
telling you about jokes.
Just what's a giant? Just date Trevor Wallace. I was like, I was trying to think of a system where they're just this fucking content machine.
Yeah, Adam Ray.
Adam
He's
Ray.
fucking nonstop. Those
Tony
two
Baker.
dudes nonstop.
I was trying to think of like all deaf digital, but Trevor Wallace just came into my brain first.
I like thinking about fucking what's his name? Who you just said, Baker.
Oh yeah, that guy's
He
a
is just
machine.
in his apartment looking at cat videos, going, "What does this cat sound like?" No, it's lower.
I love his cat videos.
Me too.
So much. So much. I watched them over and over. I told you I got him bookmarked. I've referenced him like 40 times already.
Wow,
That
what a
motherfucker
hashtag.
cracks me up, dude.
Yeah.
That cat, that one, the bully cat. Come here, Clarence. Come on
I
outside.
can't believe we're
Dude,
quoting
that
Tony
shit-
Baker's
I
cat
fucking-
videos on another podcast.
I don't care. I love him. It's the best shit I've ever seen, and it makes me want to do it. But then I don't want to copy him. But obviously, it's more homage.
He's not the
and I'm
only
different.
person
No,
that
but
can do
he's the
it.
one that put it on the map.
But I feel like that was the thing, or like He
He did.
funniest home videos and stuff. Like people would do that back then.
It's been a thing.
Yeah,
he
it's a
didn't
thing.
invent it,
Yeah.
but I just love him, and also it's just different. It just mine would be like, Hey, Snuggle Bunny. You know, mine would just be.
Is that a cat or is it
I
a
don't
bunny?
know what I am. I'm always something.
I feel like you're only looking at him, but you're not looking at me at all. Do you hate your profile?
No, I'm looking at the camera.
Oh, I thought you'd been looking at him the whole time. I was like, wow, you guys are really connected.
He's my
Oh, so you do
soulmate.
like straight to camera.
Sadie's
like, shit.
facade. That's my guy. I'm gay. I made jokes. No, it'd be easier.
Would you ever be bi?
No, I don't like wieners and hairy assholes.
Yeah, I love that. So that's for me.
I said this before, but this is the gayest shit. Oh, you can't say that. But like, I'd rather have sex with a man that looks like a beautiful woman than a woman that looks like a dude. You know? I'm like, get that.
I like that in between part. Like, what are you?
Ah,
I like that. Like Timothy Chalamet in a tank top. That's for me. I'm like, is that a woman who looks like a boy or a boy who looks like a woman? I don't know. I like it.
I just have to be tricked, you know? And
Yeah.
I'd be like, oh man, you got me.
You got me.
You got me. You know?
Where are you from originally?
L.A.
Are you from LA? That's why you're out here. You don't want to live in LA. That's like,
I did though, but then the pandemic happened and then no more.
And
Get
then no
out.
more.
Get out. Go to the beach. What
dude,
are you
I'm in
doing,
Echo
girl?
Park. I'm like stuck there. I love it,
Oh
but
my-
I'm stuck.
You
It's-
love it?
I have central air.
You
It's like a
have
perfect
fecal
little cold
matter in your
box.
ponds.
I do. We do actually. There.
Oh, I
that is
know.
a
I've
real
been
thing.
in them.
Wait, why?
What?
Wait, did you get E. coli from the source? That's
I
Eco
dropped my
Park has E.
needle in
coli.
there and I went swimming. I never shot up. But
okay.
Echo Park,
But if you did between
Hell
the
on
toes, like
no. Eyelids.
eyelids,
Fucking like a chola.
that's fucking crazy. I think the second
I
I
just
turned
licked-
75, heroin.
Yeah, that's I told yeah.
that's what I'll
I'm
do.
down. I'm
Yeah.
9 years off narcotics and alcohol.
Oh, we should put it in our
78
calendar.
years old hits
Do you want to
and
mark it in our calendars? When we both turn 75,
we're down.
we'll meet at Echo Park Lake.
Might be 80.
Why 75? You're still doing like older man modeling?
All right, 75. Yeah. Whenever the artificial hip comes into place.
Do you want to have babies?
Yeah.
Sick.
Yeah, I'm kind of scared though. Do you?
No, I don't. Yes and no. I like thought we were ready. We're like, we're gonna do this, and then pandemic stuff, and now I'm like, I have a niece now, and I feel like I
They
did
fill
it.
the void.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm like, that's what I wanted.
Yeah,
A baby
niece
I
and
don't have to
nephew.
take care of that looks like me.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
really awesome. Like I was just at the beach yesterday with them, and we had the most beautiful day. Snacks, food, and fucking ocean, sun, hot. And then right when they get tired and cranky, they
Bye-bye.
gotta go.
Bye bye.
See you later. Nap time.
I feel like my whole life I was like, oh, I want to get away from my family and like do my thing, and now all I do is work so I can see my family and be with my family. That's
Yeah.
all I want. It's just like be in Virginia in their beautiful house that is less expensive than my 1-bedroom apartment,
Yeah.
and just like chill in the woods. That's all I want.
I am very fortunate to where this is home, this area.
Yeah.
So like me retreating home was just 40 minutes outside of LA.
I'm
36,
jealous.
no traffic.
Where are you from?
Minnesota.
Minnesota. Love it there. Acme is the best comedy club in the entire world.
I haven't done it.
It's the best.
House of Comedy. I'm in the mall.
I'm in the mall.
I'm in the mall.
That mall, not one green thing is served inside the entire mall. Not one vegetable.
No.
I've looked.
No.
Olives. They got olives, but it's at a bar.
It's pretty bad.
I was like, hi, I'll just have a bowl of those olives. That'll do.
What do I eat when I'm there? I've been there like 2-3 times now.
Yeah.
Yeah, just a lot of soups.
It's so gross. It's like the cucumbers are just already like pickles
It's
because they've been
really
sitting there so long.
hard to eat healthy on the road.
I talk about it all the time. It's my biggest thing.
It's impossible in some. You're just like, well, Cadobo
Mozzarella
it is.
sticks. Wait, what's that?
That's like the only thing. It's like a Chipotle.
Ooh, fucking gross.
Yeah.
No thanks. Do you like Chipotle? Everybody likes it. I think it's disgusting.
It's serviceable in moments of need, but no, it's not.
Because for a while I wanted to fuck Pat Quinn, and then he was like really into Chipotle, and that was not even the comedy thing got me off of him. The Chipotle thing got me off.
That's hilarious. Like, yeah, I would have fucked him, but then he bought a burrito.
Yeah, and no, but then he was like talking about Chipotle like every conversation. I was like, this isn't gonna work, man. And then I also met this other hot dude like on Raya or one of those things before I was dating my boyfriend. We met up and he's 24, and I was like, all right, sweet age, perfect age for what I'm looking for. And then he's like, and I want to start stand up. And I was like, oh, I'm sorry, I'm not gonna.
Yeah.
I can't fucking open micer. He didn't know what that term meant. I was like, you don't even know what the term is that I wouldn't fuck you for.
Yeah,
It's not
you
happening.
Run to the hills. I remember I went on one date at a comedy club, and she's like, "Oh, I'm getting into stand-up." I went, "Oh no!" And then she's like, "Nah," and I was like, "Oh, girl, we can't do this."
No, girl.
Like,
No, the
man,
first
one
5
day,
years
one
were so
time
rough.
at a comedy club, and she's like, "I'm doing stand-up too," and then I was like, "I'm sorry, yeah, but I can't."
There's
it's crazy.
one headshot per relationship.
It-
That's it.
I've dated comics though, but that's why I don't do it
Who?
anymore. Gabby Lamb and Melissa
Oh, that's
Villasenor.
right.
But
You did?
But they didn't even go bad. Like it wouldn't.
That's so
it didn't
funny.
end. It didn't end horribly. Well, Gabby may have hated me, but
I love Gabby.
oh, I love
Yeah.
her too. We're still friends now. But it's I'm just saying, like we're all still friends, and I still don't recommend it.
I don't recommend it.
There's
at
like
all.
2 people that did it right.
Moshe Kasher and
Moshe
Natasha.
and Natasha, and
There's other
Christina
people.
P and Tom.
There's one more. New York guy, Bonnie McFarlane.
Oh, and Rich,
and
Rick
Rich.
Voss.
Yeah.
Rich Voss. Yeah, that's right. There's 3.
I
and
mean, but
the whole
also
history.
it's a different time. Like as like, you know what I mean? They didn't meet like as content creators. Like it's a different hustle now. Like it's just so much that you have to do and like expose of your relationship.
Yeah.
Like,
It's doable. I'm not trying to discourage
It's
anyone. It's
hard.
just hard, and it's just
and then you work together and then you have to like cutting ties was the hardest part for me. Because I was like, oh, how many friends did I lose from this? You know,
I
the
was-
Vitamix and friends. I met.
yeah. Who's your comic?
I dated Nick Rutherford for 8 years.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
I did know that.
Yeah.
Damn, I forgot.
And I feel like we kind of were like very big on like joining 2 communities of comics together because he was like kind of more in the alt world and I was kind
Yeah.
of in, and people didn't really hang out together at that time. I felt like we really brought big groups of people.
yeah,
We used to
it's-
have parties.
I don't know. I don't know how.
Don't date
Why'd you
us.
start? Who brought this up?
I was asking if you had dated comics. You were saying
yeah,
yes.
I don't regret it. It's just hard, and
No regrets.
and I'm lucky it worked out well because sometimes people become mortal enemies and then they can't be on shows together, and that's not the case. I look forward to seeing both of my exes, and this is years ago though. Maybe it wasn't the case immediately afterwards. I remember hiding and be like, "Oh, I gotta go," and run into another club. Like, oh,
I
heart
haven't run
hurts.
into my ex
Stomach.
once, and we've been broken up for like 5 years. We haven't run into each other
God, now
once.
that's crazy.
That's sick.
I remember running from the club a couple times because I was just fresh and I'm
Running from the
sensitive.
club.
I was just like, ouch, ouchie.
Your hair is so beautiful. Is it virginal? Like, do you dye it?
No.
Yeah, same. It's the only thing not dyed it or touched in my
Yeah,
hair. a
I
lot.
get little sun streaks from the sun, from the beach.
Do you ever do sun in?
No.
I mean, you're from LA. I feel like in the 90s you would have been like, how old are you? You're
I'm
younger than me.
38.
Oh, me too. Same.
Yeah.
We're fucking old. We're almost 40.
Yeah.
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 I got 2 older sisters though, and they I don't know, they taught me how to
Age gracefully?
age. No, yeah, I got good genes, I guess, because yeah, just like my dad's got good genes, and just put it this way,
Is your dad hot?
He was back in the days, blue-eyed blondie from the Boston, and he was yeah, he looked like he wear the white t-shirt and jeans, and looked like little James Dean.
I love that.
My
look.
uncle.
Rolled up a little cigarette thing
Yeah.
in his sleeve. And he's like, I'm better than women. And we were like, yeah, you are. Like,
Yeah, for sure.
it's kind of just all changing now,
Yeah.
And now I think I'm just kind of realizing like all the women hating stuff that I took a part of. Like it's changing slowly. I'm like, oh, I don't have to hate myself anymore. who am I? Like, you know what I mean? It's like different now. Can't you feel it?
I don't have to hate
Yeah.
myself.
And I moved here in the 90s when it was like they hated women then. And I hated myself. So I was like, USA, USA. It fit.
I'm with you, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's wild. Just different. He's from Boston. He's just a wild dude.
Are you like him? Like, do you aspire to be like him? Are you guys close?
Yes, for sure. I mean, I'm a wild cat. But yeah, you learn what to do and what not to do. Like I love, I'd probably be a little bit more warmer. I already am, But yeah, he's just a wild dude. He's from Boston. He likes his drink. He likes his gambling. He doesn't like being told what to do, whether that's from a wife, a woman, a girlfriend, or the police officers. He'd be like,
I know
"Fuck
who he is
you."
exactly. What's his name?
Craig.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
You're the junior. That's
Yeah.
right. How could I forget? Senior. Craig Senior. My dad's name is Fernando.
I remember him arguing with police and family, and my uncle pulled a gun on him. And he's like, "You're a fucking asshole." Like, he's wild, you know?
My God, I feel like my childhood was so boring compared to no guns. I never saw a gun.
Yeah.
But my dad was like into holography, which was cool. He made holograms. He was one of the OG
That's the gayest shit I ever heard
holographers.
in
What
my
are you
life.
talking about? That's sick as shit. Your dad's all drunk at a bar, and my dad's making holograms.
He's a
and you
man.
think that's fucked
you
up?
got an old pussy boy over there. I'm totally kidding. No,
My
that's.
dad's an artist. He speaks
I just
several
wanted to make a
languages.
joke. No,
I'm
that's.
kidding.
I have more questions. What the fuck is a hologram?
You know,
he
you're-
made Tupac at Coachella.
No,
is that
that's
what you're telling
by the way,
me?
he would be mad. He's like, "That's a projection." He would be so mad if he heard you say that. No, they're like they're the sticker.
and
Yeah.
What about the art? Remember
Yeah.
the fucking Boeing spacecraft that you stare at and you go cockeyed, and then after, and then you're like, there it is.
Wait, are you talking about Magic Eye?
what is that?
You're like that thing?
No,
Where you have
those-
to cross your eyes.
Remember those? Yeah.
Magic eyes.
What was it? Did he do
It's
that?
a Magic
thing?
Eye. No, that's a totally different thing.
What's that thing? That's
Magic.
3D?
It's called Magic Eye, right?
Why am I rubbing my legs like this? Is this on camera?
I feel like
don't
we have
normally wear
very similar.
shorts.
We look like we have very similar bodies.
I got pretty legs. That's why I can't get locked up. Mm-mm.
No, that's why
They're gonna tear me up.
I took a shit in Venice Beach the other day in the bathrooms, and I thought I could do okay in prison. After I did that, I was like, "This is fine.
That's
I've been
not
through
prison.
worse."
That's just one.
It's just there was just
One.
shit.
That's one loaf.
I just thought I could do it.
Wait, hang on. Where were we going? I lost track.
We're
Wait,
talking about our
holographic
papas.
shit.
Yeah.
What the fuck does that mean?
So he made holograms. They were like originally they were for art, like so these beautiful, cool. Like they would shoot, like they'd say they would make this out of ceramic and shoot it like it's a photograph, but with lasers onto glass. So
Okay.
it'd be a projection of an image onto glass. So it was really cool. And they would break the glass. The whole image would be in every little piece, if you can imagine that.
Am I high right now?
Okay, so let's say they did this bubble, right?
I
They
don't
put it
even-
in the middle of a table, right?
I didn't
They
even
put
smoke
glass
today.
here and they put different lasers, and it would be basically go like choo choo, and all the reflections would go onto the glass like a picture. It's basically like a photograph, like a
Yeah.
3-dimensional photograph onto glass.
Is that one of those cubes they sell at the mall? Of like the,
Yeah, basically
Can't-
that's what it looks like at first.
I've always wanted one of those.
Me too, and then I'm like, do I?
They're fucking cool, but creepy.
Creepy.
Like, that's me, but in glass.
Anytime
Oh, no.
people have portraits of themselves like that, creeps me out. Yeah, like those are
That's the
fucking creepy.
90s, though.
Yeah, that's a normal kid when you're a
Yeah.
kid. But like you see like couples having like photos, like a huge, those like where they paint the photograph.
Yeah, I saw Master P have a giant painting of himself in his home, and even though I'm a fan, I was like, Master.
I would do something like
P,
if an artist
come
did it,
on.
but your own. My friends have one of huge of their family, and it's like perfect. Except there's the mom's hair. There's one little like this.
And the painter did that.
And I'm like, why would the painter leave that
Like,
in?
hey,
Just
painter,
fix the
Photoshop the hair.
The one hair.
It's true piece. I talk all that shit as soon as I get Master P money. I'll be like, I'm getting a portrait.
Oh, there'll be portraits of me. That's my whole thing.
Well, I want one of me on stage. You know, that's how I bought this house.
Who's your favorite comedy photographer?
Oh my God, there's so many.
There's all good for different reasons.
I know.
I'm obsessed with Van right now, though. Van's having a
Fucking-
moment.
There's two Liz
Matt,
Vigiano,
Liz,
Matt Masisco, Van. I said Fan Corona,
Fanny, Corona,
Pamela Sisson. There's so many. Hang on, there's more.
Alexis, Greg. Greg does all the stuff for the Comedy Roof stuff. His stuff is
Yeah,
really
there's just
trippy,
so
really
many.
cool.
I guess my favorite, just because I've known them the longest, it'd be Liz and Matt.
She's incredible. Oh,
Liz
Matt.
Vigiano and Matt Masisco. These motherfuckers are good, sweet human beings and amazing photographers. But then I just met Van like in the last year, and this fool's just come with the heat. Fucking Just Off the Six.
Oh,
which
that's
is not
right. Oh, my
his
God.
Name, Andrew Max Levy.
that's so
I thought his
funny.
name was Just Off.
Me too,
I talked
forever.
about this before. And I'm like, hey man, you gotta have your name as your handle.
That's what I say forever. I didn't know his name.
I was calling him Just Stuff. Oh, Just Stuff. I'd like some photos, sir. He's fucking Andrew Max Levy,
you
not
should
even
probably
in
not
the
do
same
the acting
planet.
stuff. The acting stuff should
Just Stuff.
probably-
Augustus.
You should probably
What
just
do you-
stick to comedy.
That's very rude. I say one mean joke about your
I
father.
mean, just do it.
and
Just
then
do it in a
she's
real
shattering my
accent.
dreams. No, I'm bad. It's weird. Like, I'm good at accents or bad at accents. I mean, like, in the moment where if I just do it in the moment, sometimes you'll hear some good shit. And they'll be like, wow, that's accurate. And then my lady will be like, do it again. And then it'll be like, just off. And it goes to shit. It's like when I'm dancing and nobody's looking, and then you pull out the camera and I go, ah. And
Yeah, it's true. You forget rhythm.
I actually got some rhythm. You know, I'm not full Mexican.
Prove it.
I got some rhythm. I could get down, but it goes both ways. I could lean white side or I could lean brown.
Okay.
And you know, and I don't do Molly or liquor anymore, so it's hard to lean
Molly
brown.
made you a better dancer.
Fuck yeah, dude.
You're like,
oh, dude, I'm fucking rubbing mayonnaise on my
you're
nipples. Just like,
I can
who
dance.
wants to get greased up?
God, I haven't done Molly in a minute.
Don't do it. It's so fun.
It's so fun. Don't do it. It's horribly fun.
I haven't done it in 9 years, but when I did do it, I took 8 of them.
Is that really? Did you really? You would go hard.
No.
No.
I would take one. I usually would have a lot because I like a lot of stuff, you know? Like even weed. Like then I go visit my organic mechanic and then he tells me the price. I was like, I'll take 10/8.
It's so $800.
No, not. You go to the street. The street's so cheap. Don't
Oh,
go
yeah,
to the
you're-
clinics.
you're in the
This
Dondo.
guy sells to the clinics and they charge 60 an eighth.
Wait, should
get
I
it for
buy weed while I'm here? Because that sounds good.
Well, he's in Italy right now, but I
Everybody's in Italy right now. Does that feel like that? Everybody's. What is it? Cheap tickets?
Toscano.
Toscano.
I said that wrong.
Yeah, Toscano.
I meant to say Tuscany. I Oh,
Toscano.
I said Toscano. Anyways, maybe I should
Anyways.
smoke some weed. I'm stone sober right now. Oh,
I'll roll it if you want. I'm pretty good at rolling.
I got doobies for days. I got a pen.
Pre-rolls?
Right there.
Ew. A pen? What is
well,
this?
I was against pre-rolls, but when you get a fresh pack of pre-rolls, but there's stale pre-rolls.
But it's still like the stuff on the, the leftover.
No, that's
like-
what I thought. When you get a premium company, it depends where you know, like you get a car made on the Monday, it's the worst car. You get it on Thursday, it's tip top or whatever the fuck. It's the same thing. The joint rolling community, because I got these
Wait,
Stone
are you
Roads
saying all cars made on Monday?
are good or bad. I forgot. You know what I'm trying to say.
I don't.
It just means like there's the day that like they say you want to get somebody at the beginning of their shift, not towards the end where they're rushed to get off work or something like that.
Oh, I see. Like they're actually
Like they
doing
actually
their job.
care, and there's quality assurance. I guess what else?
I just like spliffs, so I like to roll my own.
Put tobacco in there.
Just a teeny bit.
I cannot stand that, but I get it. A lot of people love that shit.
I love it. I
I
love
never liked
blunts.
tobacco.
I like blunts. My stomach's talking. I'm hungry.
Oh, I know. I had a smoothie.
Can you hear it?
I had
I had a smoothie
Do you have
too.
ADHD too? Because we
No.
both can't stay on topic for shit. I was trying to finish the story. No, Stone Rose, they gave me a
Oh, yeah.
pack of joints, and it was the tastiest shit I ever had in my life, and it made me a fan of them. And then I got some that were, closer to the expiration date. Not so much. It's just like, are they fresh? That's it, really. Because when I got a fresh pack of joints, there's nothing cooler than opening up a carton and it's got like 14 joints in there.
Yeah, it's pretty fun. An hour
It's
later.
sexy.
An hour later because it's so hard to open those fucking things. You gotta
I
push
know.
one. You gotta you gotta like.
Every package ends up me just fucking ripping
Me
it
too,
to
cutting it,
shreds
yeah.
with
I'm like-
a knife or scissors. Like, I can't do this.
The weed machete.
Stop fucking childproofing for stoner adults.
Wait.
We can't figure it out.
Should I match you more? I feel like we
Let's
have really
do it.
similar hair, so I
We
wanna-
could do it. He's
Okay.
a genius too. He'll go like this. And we're back.
And we're back. Oh, dude, it's way
I did
hotter.
the Bewitched.
The-
You look way hotter now.
You look way hotter.
It's a joke because you look like me.
Wow, all of a sudden I'm attracted to you. What is it?
It's my nipples.
I can't believe how big your nipples are. I'm still thinking about them.
Her nipples just grow bigger in that outfit.
No!
I got Mexican. You're Brazilian. Are
Yeah.
you full or half?
I'm born and raised there.
Wow.
Yeah, I
you
moved
got
to the
white
States when I was
knives
12.
too.
Yeah, I bleached my personality for a long time. I wanted to fit in.
You know what it's like because nobody believes that I'm Mexican. I was like, you didn't meet my grandmother.
People do believe in Mexicans more than they believe in white people now.
Yeah, no, but it's just like the but like how you cultures really hide it and drown it out. Now, maybe not now, but in the past, and at least up until the 90s, I felt like.
No, yeah, people didn't take Hispanic people seriously at all.
So they always were like, we're American now. You
And
speak-
meanwhile, they're like, don't take our jobs. We don't take you seriously, but don't take our jobs.
we don't take you seriously, but don't take our jobs. But meanwhile, take all of the jobs that we don't want to do. And then we'll still talk shit and be mean to you.
That's why I live in Echo Park. Like, it feels like home. Like, I love being around Hispanic people. I miss the Ice House because, God, Mexican people can laugh.
Oh my
Don't you
God.
miss-
Best audience is hands down Mexican
Yeah.
brown people.
You couldn't even
My-
submit from that place because it was so good. People were like, it's too easy.
Yeah, they're by far the best audience. And fuck white ladies. Hey, white ladies. Hey, white devil ladies. What is your problem? You
Why
are
are
the
you
worst
at the comedy show?
audiences. Consistently, I keep doing the road. It's always a white lady.
They're always so mad to be there. I'm like, who convinced you to be here? Just don't come.
white
Or
ladies.
if you like comedy, come. You guys come support.
95% of hecklers are white ladies.
Have you seen my show that's out right now?
Uh-uh.
Are you going to watch it with your lady?
Maybe. I don't know.
Do you watch any reality TV?
You got a reality TV show?
Yeah,
That's
it's pretty funny.
phenomenal. What channel?
It's on Hulu.
Hoodoo Voodoo. I
Hoodoo
do
Voodoo. It's
I'll
on
watch that
Hulu. It's
shit.
called Hotties, and it's actually really, really funny. I'm really proud
Oh,
of it.
she'll watch it for sure.
Yeah.
She'll watch the whole shit. I'll watch 1 or 2 to support and give you 5 stars.
Sick. Blind date. 2 people go on blind dates. They have to make a meal while they're on the date. But every 15 minutes, we feed them spicy stuff, like super spicy stuff.
Oh.
Like ghost peppers and stuff
Oh.
like that. And then they're like throwing up and stuff. It's fun.
Oh, that sounds like my show. Actually, yeah.
Yeah.
You shit your pants on a date? Yeah, I'll tune into
They fart.
that.
They like snot out. It's so good.
Oh, that's so
I'm
fucked
so
up.
proud of it.
That's so funny.
Now that I've been looking at you for a while, I feel like we've met.
Do you shop at the Trader Joe's in West Hollywood?
No. Is that where you were?
Yeah.
No way. Is that it? Have we met somewhere else? Have we?
That's
Have
where we
fucked?
fell in love.
Wait, that's right. You worked at
Yeah,
Trader Joe's. The other day, I made fun of some audience member for having like a Hawaiian shirt on, and people went nuts. I'm like,
Every
such an
Hawaiian
easy-
shirt, every Tommy Bahama I see, I'm like, I can't eat. I'm like, Trader Joe's.
Comedy and Magic is literally everybody just looks
I
like
know.
that. It's so funny. But yeah, I want people to watch my show, and I want people to watch my special because it doesn't have very many views, but it's out there. It's done. I put it
On
out.
YouTube or Hulu?
It's on YouTube.
Oh, nice. No, that's
Yeah.
where it's at.
Yeah, it's out there now. I feel such a relief.
No, we'll tag and link it and put it
Sick.
all in all
Yeah,
the
it's called
things.
Jaded because it's all the material I'm super sick of and I'm done with, but I'm proud of it too.
I still have to record mine. It's 100% my fault now.
If you need any advice beforehand, I'll tell you because I made some mistakes.
I do actually. I just don't want. I just want to do it all myself now. I think.
Yeah, do it. Or do it with the cool club that you like. Like
Yeah.
I did it with the Helium Comedy Studios. They did 12 people specials. And it's like originally not how I wanted to do it. You know, I had this dream of like, oh, they're going to be begging me for my material. Netflix is going to be calling. And they weren't calling. So I was like, I'm going to put it out. And they did Ben Glebes, Alonzo Bowden, John Doerr, like a lot of cool people.
Oh, nice. I love Alonzo, John Doerr,
Yeah.
all those motherfuckers.
Yeah, it was cool. And they like
Ben
took care of a
Glebe.
lot of the marketing and like helped a lot with like cutting the stuff together. Like they made it pretty easy for me. And I don't know, I have ads and all this stuff going, but I've never been like a social media person until like 3 weeks ago. So I'm really doing it.
Was that when we started too?
It's been about a month and a half now.
It's been a month and a half.
It's crazy.
Yeah, he
man.
took over and started posting 3 reels a day, and we went up like 30,000 followers.
Yeah, it's insane. Same. I doubled mine by posting at the same time every day 2 clips, stand-up clips every day.
Yeah, it's.
What times do you post?
Anywhere between 9 a.m. and 2 or 3. That's
Okay,
like the
Me
window.
too. Mine like I usually do like 10:30, 11:30 to 11:30 every single day.
Because Craig's got a majority of West Coast fans. It's all over, but that's the big chunk. So if we aim for like,
You know what mine is? My biggest one besides Brazil, LA, New York, India, and men hate me there. For fun, you should just read some of my comments on my clips. For real, it's
But
fucking
if you pop in India, you know how
crazy.
much money you can make?
That's what
Russell
I'm trying.
Peters sells out stadiums in
They're like, come to
seconds.
India. I'm like, you guys hate me. Literally, I think this morning somebody just said, I wish I could come see your show so I could rape you. I think that's one of the comments they left me.
India, get it together.
Get it together, man. At least.
Yeah, I mean,
But you like the jokes. So
usually
great.
people say throw tomatoes at you. That's,
Oh, somebody said the tomatoes thing.
yeah, tomatoes is a lot better than what you said, sir.
Also, do you know why they threw tomatoes at people? Because they thought tomatoes were poisonous because they were eating them on like lead plates, and people were getting tomatoes could really absorb the lead, so people were eating tomatoes and getting sick. So they thought it was like a poisonous fruit. So that's why they would initially throw them at people.
So they just try to
They were trying to kill people.
poison the poor comedian, just
Yeah.
trying to bring you joy.
Think about the Joker back then. He's like ding, 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 with the little bells on his hat.
Oh my
and
god,
shit.
the true history of everything is sick. when you
sick.
find out everything's tainted.
I feel cool like this. Like,
Everything.
if I just
It's a vibe.
started doing backwards hats,
It's a
like,
fucking vibe, dude.
it's a vibe.
I don't know what it is, but bring up Nicole Amy Schreiber again. She told me to take off your hat and perform. I did it like one time, and I was like, I don't like it.
Because she did it with contacts the other day instead of glasses.
And how'd she like it?
She felt all fucking weird. I
It's
do it with
weird.
glasses, and it throws me off so much.
One little teeny. I wore glasses for what? 6 sets? 8 sets?
Yeah.
And it fucking was weird for me.
It was weird for me too. If I do no makeup, like hair fucked up, so many more laughs,
It's like,
man. But I want to look put together.
That's true. I never thought about that.
Fuckability ruins everything in this field, which is like,
It does.
and it's why I got into comedy. It was like the first challenge was like, I don't want to just be an actress. I want to be fucking funny. So with these guys, you know what I mean? Like that was my first.
If
thing
you're
that got me into
truly
it.
pretty or handsome, it takes like extra.
It does. Because they have to get rid of the fact that they're like, do I want to fuck him? Does my partner want to fuck him? Is my partner thinking about fucking them right now? And then I'm like, shit, pussy farts. And they're like, no. And then I'm like, okay, I'm in.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
it takes a little bit of time. But
Yeah.
people are so upset by females doing comedy in general. Like it's a, I
it needs to
didn't
stop.
realize
I've
until
been-
I saw it.
I've been lobbying for it a long time.
For real, if you're bored tonight,
No.
just for jokes, go and look at the comments on my clips. It is, in the beginning, it kind of would get to me. And now I'm just like, the more visceral of an experience they have, the better for me. I'm like, it's doing something within you that's like bubbling something up.
It's I don't know why men are so threatened by funny women. I don't understand it. I was very blessed to grow up. My big booty mama is the funniest motherfucker I ever met in my life. So I have never had a problem with it. And but it is a thing. It's a real. It's
Well,
a
I
weird.
had a problem with it. Like, I didn't even really like females in comedy.
Well, that's your
even when I was,
competition.
yeah. Well, because it used to be a competition. Now I understand that that's like dudes putting that on us. Hey, there's only a few spots. Why are we fighting each other for the one spot instead of gathering together and making more spots for ourselves? Like, it's finally shifting now. I do this thing called Loca. It's a girls like comedy group. And we had like 80 women at the Improv the other day. It was fucking weird. Like I had never seen, think about it. You're used to being in a room full of dudes. Like we're not used to being in a room full of women. Like,
No, that is
that's
weird. What was it? The women's convention
Yes.
where they all talk. I was at that women's group 'cause I was at the Improv and I was doing a
Yeah.
show and the whole.
I
it
think
was
you
like,
might have been there, yeah.
And I looked
Yeah.
and it was just all women. They looked at me and then nobody like made any eye contact.
Imagine what that's comedy for me always.
No.
Dude, yes, dude. It's a room full of dudes doing their own thing. And men would rather, instead of being like, oh no, this woman's funny, they would rather go like, yeah, she is dumb, and gather with like the pack of men publicly, then go like, no, guys, this is fucked up. Like, no guy's gonna initiate that online, especially, you know, because it's all like kids. And when you're a kid, it's funny to hate on women. Like that used
So
to be
you
the
were
thing.
there? What that was,
I
at
was
the
there.
Improv and the
Yeah.
yeah, and there was a show
Yeah,
and it was all dudes, which is so funny.
exactly. It was Brian Monarch's show, wasn't it?
I think saying I gotta sneeze.
Saúde. Ching ching.
No, but I just remember it
I'm
was
changing out of this. It's fucking hot. You talk.
on that show. It's fucking so hot. I'm sorry. I need AC. You know when I said that a week ago or whatever, I need AC for 1 week a year. It's here. It's so bad. It's so bad. No, but the fucking hang on, the foot story. So yeah, I think I was emceeing Monarch. I don't remember whose show it was. I just
Yeah.
remember me and Andrew Santino had the same exact story that I found out later through another friend. Because I went out from the showroom, you come out into the lobby, the bar, restaurant area, and it's 80 females. And then I go like, oh shit, like that's a lot of women. Like, I I'm fucking dumb, happy go. I'm like this, but it wasn't warm and inviting. They're just like, get out. And I was like, all right.
But think about how that's how it feels for us every night that we go do comedy. There's just dudes all around us. Like,
Yeah, I know.
It's
You're
so
outnumbered.
weird.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
but I
but-
never would like fucking be like, get out.
my stomach. Yeah, but no, nobody's like get
but
out.
I imagine you got those vibes. I mean, from some motherfuckers.
I think it's just that feeling of like, hey, there's nobody around. Like I'm the only one here. Like of
Oh, yeah.
myself. Like you don't
Oh, yeah,
feel
yeah.
like that camaraderie within the group. Like, and it's a weird thing that I didn't notice for a long time because I just fucking hated women too. I was like, like I went through that phase of like they don't like me, I don't like me either. And then I started to notice like little things like, where I'd be in a green room and a dude would be telling a story to the whole group, but would not make eye contact with me. So everybody was included in this like little circle, right? And I'm like, why isn't he fucking making eye contact? Like, and it's a weird little microaggression, right?
That is weird.
So
But
over
it may
time,
not be
it
okay.
weighs on you, where you're like, oh, I'm not included in this like thing. Like
That might not be a microaggression. It also is for sure, but if you're telling a story that, you know, you're like, hey man, we went to, you know, whatever, hookers or some shit, it may like,
But we're
not-
all
well,
in the show.
I
We're
know.
all about to do the
No,
same.
but you
We're
don't
all
understand.
in a group.
You're different. There's
Yeah.
some homegirls, Brittany Schmidt. I'll tell her
Yeah.
something. She'll say something more gross. I'm like, what?
I'm like
and there's
that
other.
too.
I know. That's
Yeah,
what I mean.
yeah.
There's other dudes that you can. Oh, I can't be myself in front of that guy. He's a pussy. You know, it's not. For sure, there's men that are dicks,
Yeah.
and it is microaggression. And I agree
Yeah.
with you, but it also might be like, oh fuck, this is dark, dirty, and gross. It can be. Well, with you, you don't get that. Not all women are like you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Not
And
all
there's
men
that-
are like you.
I know.
Yeah.
I got big nipples and I cross my legs.
He does have big nipples.
And then, but it's both. That's what I'm trying to say.
I think it is changing a little over time just because we're used to seeing more women now, you know what I mean? And then also being the only woman on the show, it's all this pressure, like the material that I do represents all fucking women. And then men are so upset that we talk about our pussy and then we talk about sex. And
All we talk about is our dicks. So
yeah,
shut
and I'm
the
like,
fuck up.
I'm like, that's what's funny to me. Like, I'm not trying to represent all women. I'm trying to represent
also,
what I
fuck
think is
dudes
funny.
that tell a bunch
Yeah.
of dick jokes. It's fine. I love pussy jokes and dick jokes. They better just be good pussy and dick jokes. And
Hump a
sometimes,
stool, but have a good joke with it.
yeah, exactly. Like,
They're
yeah,
gonna hump a
sometimes
stool?
they're just like generic. You're like, oh, that's a shitty pussy joke.
Mm-hmm.
That's a shitty dick joke. But then if it's a good pussy joke, you pay homage. That's a good pussy. That's an original pussy joke.
Yeah.
It's sad, but it's true. It's just like
It's true. Is
like,
it gonna
what is
get
the
to a point-
context
yeah.
of the situation? You know what I mean? Like, yes, I know there's pieces of shit, microaggressive
Yeah.
asshole that looked over you and didn't speak to you, and I'm sorry.
Oh,
but
yeah.
yes, they may have been saying, I got these,
But
whatever.
also, yeah, it could
and
be
then
like,
it's like, oh shit,
it
I
could
don't
be
want to
just
look
someone
at her
who's
right
shy, who's like uncomfortable making
Yeah.
eye contact with women too. But like in that specific environment of comedy, it's just been that for me for 14 years.
Yeah.
And now I'm at the point where I'm like, I have enough credits. I don't have to deal with shit. Like I don't need their approval. I think is
now.
what's
It's nice to grow up and
You know?
just do
Yeah.
stuff like that. You're like, oh, I don't care about this anymore.
Yeah, I'm like,
You know?
oh, it used to upset me, and now I'm like, and I also didn't even see the other side where I'm like, this could be better. I'd be like, this is the way it is, and this is just the way it is. Like,
It always can be better.
I mean, women weren't allowed to work at the store when I started there.
Really?
Yeah, Mitzi didn't like women working there.
Oh, damn. That's
Yeah,
wow.
so there was no girls like working the door or working. Like I was the first after Eleanor, like comic to work there as a female. I was like, it was not allowed.
God damn, that's so wild. I didn't know that.
And it was 2008.
Yeah, that's crazy. But she did give women spots, and
Oh,
didn't
yeah,
she
she
like
did.
launch? Yeah.
Yeah, and then she made a room upstairs for them. Yeah.
That's so weird to be like, I'll make you a room and launch you, but you can't work.
No,
here.
she was supportive of women.
Yeah,
Like
okay,
she
yeah.
had her moments, but you know, it was also the 80s and 90s, and it was not even about her. It was just about the times, you know, more.
Yeah.
And we all feed into whatever is popular. Like nobody wants to be like, wait, hi. But
yeah.
I think I just like am getting more and more mad about the things that oppressed me for so long. I think that's what's happening, you know?
Well, you probably just realize it too.
Yeah.
You just look back. You're like, oh, that's what that was.
Yeah.
Because sometimes you're just early navigating. You don't even understand what the fuck's happening. You're just like, oh, that was fucked up or manipulation. You
But
know?
I see like early episodes of me being on like Tiger Belly, me being like, "Oh, Bob, I love you so much," and now I'm like, "Pop, fuck you." You know what I
Yeah,
mean? Like
yeah.
now I can finally like be myself. And
You're like, Bobby, my dick's bigger than yours.
yeah,
Whatever.
my clit is pretty fat.
Bobby, my pussy's fatter than your big clit.
It's not as purple.
We'll highlight that. Tag him in it.
Yeah, right.
That's right,
He'll
Bobby
love
Lee
that.
Live. You little fat pussy clit boy.
Ugh, I drove out here for some quality content.
I was just joking. I love you, Bobby. I love you. I love him.
I think, yeah, I just didn't. I didn't even realize that I wasn't being fully myself. I think that's the annoyance. Is your buzz so sweaty? Swamp ass?
So hot.
You don't even have socks on.
I wore socks. I mean, I can't talk.
I have to say, you do have long, like finger toes, but they're doing it for me. Like I
I'm on
usually don't
WikiFeet.
like. Do you have 5 out of 5?
I don't know, but
I
pay
do.
me money. Pay me money.
Wait, are you on WikiFeet
I
for
got
men?
rated. Yeah, I got rated. I don't know what it is. It wasn't very many ratings. I didn't really look into making money off of it. But
Mine's a 5 out of 5.
if you're a pervert and you want some good slicked up oil videos, fucking
Call me.
I got some bills to pay.
Listen, if you did footwork, what would you do? Like, would you squish stuff with it? Would you pour water on it? Because it has to be specific, otherwise they won't go.
I mean,
for
whatever
it.
they
Sand?
pay for it, they have to pay hefty though. I don't want to. They get weird. These perverts, they'll be like, put some sun bum on your pinky toe
That's not that
by
fucking
the
weird.
ocean. I'd be like, hey man, you just get. How about you get what I give you? You want these oil videos or what, man?
Would you do OnlyFans? It's just you braiding your hair in a room.
Well, yeah,
while
then
you
I would do
cry.
it. I mean, I don't really.
I would
I
pay
don't
for
want
it.
to, but the amount of money.
I've been thinking about it. But then
I'll
will
tell you a
networks
story.
hire us?
I don't think it matters when you're a millionaire anymore. You just don't care.
Yeah.
Because my sister, her homegirl, was a teacher, and then she got into OnlyFans and became a millionaire and quit teaching. And TMZ just highlighted her and like did a story.
So
on
she
my-
never really liked children or cared about children.
No, and
She's-
she just does it with her husband. It's just her and her husband. It's not like real porn. Like she doesn't. You know what I mean?
Oh, it is porn though.
Yeah, but I believe she's doing like porn, but with her husband.
Oh man, I would do like just sexy. My boyfriend's so hot. I would just do pictures of him and me like in the corner of it.
Once you're famous, though, like you just have to do titty pics. Like if you're already famous out the gate, like what's that? Catch Me Outside.
Oh yeah, bad
Yeah,
baby.
she gets only does titty pics and gets like $1 million a month. And
Yeah,
it's
she
just
makes
'cause she's fam-
$700,000 a month.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's my girlfriend follows Manifestation Babe, and I believe it's the same thing. She's already famous and an influencer and gets like a shit ton of money,
I
and
just
it's
want to be
just
on
her in
Nickelodeon.
lingerie.
I want to be on.
It's
I
just-
want to be on sitcoms. Like my dream. I would like to be a sitcom. I like because that's the immigrant dream. Like oh my god, TV America. You know, like that's. I want to be on a. There needs to be a laugh track for a thing I do in my life.
I want to
Otherwise,
say
I
the
won't do it.
tide's changing to where if you didn't get a sitcom because you were on OnlyFans,
sue them.
you could sue them. It would be hard to prove. It'd be like Philadelphia with Tom Hanks and Denzel. It'd be hard to prove, but it's doable.
What a reference.
I know
Anytime
my
I hear
history.
Philadelphia, I think about the monkey. You know, the little tiny monkey who did it all, who started it all.
What was that, Outbreak?
Yeah, is that the movie?
No, that's a different movie.
Where he's
but-
like, they're like watching the monkey outside, and they're like, oh. What
Yeah,
movie is that?
movie's Outbreak with Morgan Freeman
Okay.
and Dustin Hoffman.
Like when people were doing the pandemic, watching those movies, I'm like, you sick fucks.
Yeah, I saw
you
that.
Sick fucks.
I was raised
Just
by
watch the Kardashians like the rest of us. Are you into reality TV stuff like that?
movies only. I never watched reality TV
Really?
show. If it was because of my sisters or my girlfriend.
Say your favorite movie on 3. Ready? I'll say mine. 1, 2, 3.
Goonies.
Selena. Oh my God, that's one of my favorites
That's
too.
a good one.
Goonies is like I watched it when I didn't speak English and it had like Portuguese subtitles. on
Yeah.
it. And then you watch the movie again. There's so much stuff that's like not in it that you like, don't realize. Like all the little references, like candy or ice cream. You know,
It
like
trips me out how Valley Girl eyes you are, and you're just straight from Brazil.
yeah. I
You
caught
know?
on fast. I went
Yeah,
to
you
school
did.
at Hofstra. It's in Long Island. Like
Okay.
I went to like dance camp there very early, and that's when I was like, this is who I am. I'm Fran Drescher. That's it.
That's
I'm
so
Fran
wild.
Drescher.
Yeah, my mom taught ESL, English as a Second Language, to all the niños, and that's why like her
I've been
reach,
talking about that.
her reach is deep in the South Bay, Los Angeles area, because every little Chicano power kid came through my mama's shit, and she's just a wild lady, you know.
I've been doing bits about it. Mine was like a super thick Russian accent lady who
Yeah.
like hated her job. And so I would just do it on my own. I would just watch sitcoms. That's how I learned. I remember Barney's, like I had Barney's episodes like memorized and stuff.
Damn, I never watched Barney.
Yeah, and then I met a girl in my comedy class who was in Barney's and I was all starstruck and shit. I was like, I knew you when you were 4.
Isn't it weird the people
Yeah.
you get starstruck over?
Yeah.
Like it's not who you would think.
No, my friend Vanessa was in like a really dear friend of mine. She was on all the Jurassic Park movies and stuff, but she was in Harriet the Spy. And that was like my shit.
I remember that.
I used to make mayonnaise tomato sandwiches on white bread because of it.
It's weird how you, as a kid, you watch a weird movie like that and a snack like that you may actually hate, but because she did it, you probably forced
I
yourself
thought it
to
was
eat
so
it for years
cool.
to come.
Yeah, I was like, I'm just like Harriet the Spy. And then I became best friends with the girl, her best friend in the movie. It's crazy.
Isn't that weird?
You know Vanessa. She's like around my group of friends. You probably know her, Vanessa Chester.
Which-
she was in the Jurassic-
Johnston? Did she change her name?
No,
Which-
Chester.
Okay.
Really cute, skinny. She's the best. But yeah, it's funny the people that you meet and you're like, whoa, I knew you all along. Like I knew you in my childhood.
You're friends with Kevin Nealon, and it's
Yeah.
weird because I grew up watching him on a childhood. You open for him still a little bit?
No, I stopped doing the feature stuff completely, but I am doing like a thing with Harlan. on
Nice.
the road, which I'm really excited.
Yeah,
about.
Harlan.
I saw Harlan. I was like, I don't care how much, I'll do it.
Kevin, Harlan,
Yeah.
Tom Green. These are the people I grew up
Oh
watching.
yeah, Tom Green. I was obsessed
David
with.
Spade.
Weird
you know.
Al.
I
was
didn't
really
meet
into
him
Weird
yet
Al.
though.
No, me either. I haven't
But I'm
met
just
him.
saying people you work
you've
with
met?
and you met and you're like you're friends with, or you can text them and you're just like, what planet am I on? I watch this guy in the movies.
Yeah, it's
It's
surreal.
a really surreal
'Cause
feeling.
they become just people in your life, you know?
Yeah.
And then they have their annoyances too. You're like, oh, he's always late. Like,
Yeah.
You're like mad at your celebrity friend.
It's fucking wild.
Yeah, Kevin was a big one for me, but we're just so close. He's I'm not like whoa around him, but there is people I still get very like around Sarah. I still get really uncomfortable. Sarah Silverman.
Yeah.
Because I'm just such a fan. Like
Jeffrey Tambor. I remember seeing him in Santa Monica and be like, huh?
that's a good one.
I was like, I love you.
I
love you.
I'm gonna watch Lady Gaga this Saturday, and I'm gonna be crying the whole time.
I don't think I would.
I
I
would
mean,
re-
I for sure would pay respect. She's a fucking diva. But I love her. I'd be like, hey, I love you. But like, I mean, like starstruck, it has to be somebody I was a fan boy
When you were
of
little,
when I was
yeah.
little. That's like, I love her and I fucking my poker face. I'll be dancing.
That's such old school
It's
Lady
good.
Gaga. Wow.
That's what I was getting drunk on.
Yeah.
My.
Poker face.
Dude, man.
I'm gonna freak out. I can't wait because you know what? She was like very aware of herself, and like when interviewers were like, "Hey, you think your sex is gonna distract away from people like living your art?" And she's like, "No, I'm a fucking rock star. You'd never ask a dude that."
Yeah.
I did not have that confidence until now, and I'm like, she had it all along. Like,
To have that out the gate is very
yes,
special.
it's like that's why she made it because like
It's what Madonna had too.
yeah.
Like Madonna. Why did I say
Madonna,
it that way?
it's like
Madonna.
Madonna's house.
I did not take one hit today. I can't.
I feel like you're always high though. That's your personality. is,
That's
like, of a
whatever.
stoner
Yeah,
dude.
I was. They know what it is. I was 100% sober for 8 years, and I feel like nobody believed me. And they're just like, "Yeah, right, dude."
Yeah, you
I'm like,
seem
no.
stoned. Like you seem like you laugh
No.
like that's
I
how
do.
you laugh
I
anyway.
I do. I don't know. What was I trying to say?
We were talking about your mom teaching everybody English.
Madonna.
And then we went into Madonna being confident before anybody else was.
Yeah, she just came out hot. I remember just her being like, "I demand this shit, bitch," and that's what you. Unfortunately, it's what you got to do. Because look at their,
Yeah.
but you got to be nice about it. There's like
I didn't know I could take up room. Literally. Like I was always like, I'm doing it, but I'm
Yeah.
fucking my time. And now I'm like get out of the fucking way.
Yeah,
Nothing
just-
can stop me now.
just speak highly of yourself. No longer throwing yourself under the bus.
It's
with
so
like
hard.
Yeah.
To not be negative because you don't want to also be like too stuck up and like
And it's
into
also
yourself.
comedy and it's self-deprecating, but then you're just like, I am here. I
I've
am
arrived.
enough. I am confident.
That accent's pretty good.
Ah, da, da.
Whatever that is, that's good.
Dang, I already got to take a pee-pee break. I'm
Go
sorry.
take
I
a
had lot.
pee-pee. I've had to
Time
take a
out.
pee-pee a long
Okay.
time.
Pee-pee, you go
No,
first.
you go
then.
pee-pee.
Okay. Pee-pee break.
I get mad at my boyfriend
no,
when he
get
says
some
I have to
air
pee-pee
here,
enough.
We're talking about being the slave to the algorithm, and we're back. Jade just took a fat shit.
I did.
She did not. Oh, no, where'd it
By
go?
the way, if I did take a shit, you wouldn't even notice I shit so fast.
Yeah, girls are crazy. Y'all just be...
Yeah.
Some of y'all know how to do it. Some of y'all don't do the courtesy flush. I'm like, y'all don't know about just flushing as soon as the turd comes out?
Yeah, as
You
soon as it
marinate.
comes out.
Some
Also,
of y'all marinating it.
no,
I've
no.
dated y'all. I'm like, what did you do in here?
Now I know your exes, so now I'm thinking Melissa and Gabby marinated in their shit.
Hey, man, I didn't say that.
Hey.
Hey, I love them. They're beautiful poopers.
You know what? I don't like it. I think it's rude when people don't put like a match in their bathroom.
Oh, yeah. Why
What are we
are
doing?
everyone gets some matches?
Yeah.
You asshole.
They're cheap.
Okay,
I
we're-
love pooping.
Let's talk about this algorithm shit because it's not funny at all, but it's interesting and everyone fucking cares. So we were just saying how she took a algorithm class. What the
I
fuck's
did.
it called? Social media
Yeah,
class?
social media class. I've been taking a lot of classes, as you know. I took the
Yeah.
comedy class. I've been in acting class, and I took all these. I've been taking all these social media ones. I'm doing YouTube Shorts next, just to understand it because I felt so overwhelmed by it. Like I'm like, what are we doing? Like, why am I not? I have all this. I have 15 years of content.
Yeah.
basically,
We
like
start
stored up.
recycling,
Yeah.
start going through those archives. What
Yeah.
we brought up Nate Hurd, my very funny friend that I've had on here a few times, but the genius that he taught me is you can recycle old shit. It doesn't have to be stand up. I felt the pressure. It has to be stand up.
Clips do best for me when it's stand up.
It
I
is
have
it
to
is
admit.
best to
it's-
have it be
yeah.
stand up, but it can be fucking anything. That's
Right.
what this dude taught me. stand up is the best if you're trying to make it in stand up, obviously. But it's like when the algorithm wants you to post 3 clips a day to blow up, you're just like, okay.
I mean, I
I'm
don't
not
even
Rick
have any of the
Ingram.
soups.
I
Yeah,
can't just
literally.
do fucking crowd work
That's
at
all I've been
genius
doing.
levels every day of my life.
Wow, that's a shout out. He's whipping for Chris Rock now. It's crazy.
Rick Ingram?
Yeah,
He's the
full-time on
best
the
crowd
road.
work motherfucker I've ever
He's
met in my
the
life.
best. The best.
I've never seen anybody do it better. There's a few.
I
Steve
inspire
Byrne.
to be just like him. Yeah, I do mostly improv now because I'm filming this shit and I'm like, I already did this joke or this joke isn't developed enough and I don't want to burn it yet. Like people don't understand how hard it is just to have one little clip do well. Like, and they're like, not good. And you're
Yeah.
like, come on. But you know what? Keep commenting those shitty comments.
They do-
Help
they
the
get you.
algorithm.
So just like what Nate Hurd taught me is you could recycle anything. It could be archive stories. It could be in your face videos, and it could be stand up. It could be sketch. It could
It could
doesn't
be photos
have
to
be-
music. I've been doing that a lot. Like, but the thing is, YouTube and Instagram, they're pushing their reels because they want to be
They
just
wanna
like
kill
TikTok.
TikTok.
So just do whatever that company wants you to do. Like they even do this thing where they show you, like people ignore these, but you get emails from
Yeah.
these companies and they're like, hey, this is what I'm trying to do. And if you literally follow what they want you to do, they'll put you on the Discover page because you're helping
Yes.
their algorithm.
I always was a
Yeah.
stubborn mule. I'm like, I'm not doing it. And then guess what?
That's a character you got to bring back.
I'm not doing it.
I'm the stubborn mule.
And then you do it, and then you're like, oh, it works. Follow the fucking patterns. Because you just have to if you want to make it in this business. I had a shitty attitude. I was like, no, I don't want to. I don't
Me
want to.
too,
I don't
me
want
too.
to. And then guess what? You go stagnant. You don't gain followers. You don't sell tickets.
You don't make any money on
you
the
don't
road.
make any money. So
Yeah.
you fucking got to do it.
Yeah.
So you luckily spinal cord. I got my spinal cord. That's what I call him. He's my central
He's
nervous
an 11.
system.
Yeah.
And then you do it yourself, or you hire a guy, or you do what you got to do, but you play the fucking game. Because
You
not
gotta
all
play
of
the
us are
game.
Bill Burr and Chris Rock, and those motherfuckers didn't have to play the game. But guess what? They're Bill Burr and Chris fucking
No,
Rock.
but they had to play a different game. You know, like the game that we thought we were going to play was just hitting the road nonstop. Are you okay, buddy?
My head. It's
if
true,
only
though.
if only you're in front of a camera.
Back then, you just had to write a good fucking joke,
Yeah,
and
like,
now
yeah.
it's 9 million more tasks.
It's true, and you used to have credits, and now it doesn't matter. Like a TikToker who's never ever even been on set can just outdo anything that I do, and I'm like, but what about all those co-star roles? I done?
What about 14 years of credits?
Yeah.
TikTok.
Yeah, TikTok.
She got famous for her big nipples. TikTok.
Do you have any pictures of your nipple, or is it just in my mind?
It's just in the no. There's a few on the internet.
Okay.
Yeah, I took a shower in the sink, and then that one Axe video where I was Boris with Ksenia.
Oh, that's pretty good. I just did Jeremiah Watkins' podcast, and we did our podcast topless because we thought it'd be funny. And
Wait, you just had tits out?
I had tits out. I tied a shirt, but it was like a little bit of my tits out, and his nipples were so pink. I just couldn't stop laughing at how pink
I did his
extremities
podcast,
were.
and it was hot too. That was a hot one.
Yeah, I
he
was
put
like,
a
I'm just
wig on
taking
me.
off-
I was like, come on, dog. It's fucking. We're in LA. It's 100 degrees. I'm just.
He's so nice. I
sweating.
had to beg him. I was like, "It'll be funny. Let's do it." I loved the way it turned out. I love nudity. I don't have any problem with it whatsoever. People make it such a big thing. I'm like,
Well, God bless you. You know. 'Cause
if you knew what everybody's parts looked like, there would be less. There would be less crime.
Look at. That's why he's angry. Look at his dick.
Yeah,
Oh, that's why.
yeah.
Oh,
That's why
he has
she's got those
confidence.
problems. Exactly.
Yeah.
And then you'd see, if we led with our genitals, the world would just be completely different. And then you wouldn't have that like status thing,
Be like, damn, he does have herpes.
Yeah, if you're having an outbreak, probably that day don't come out with your dick out. But you know what I mean. Don't you think we should have more nudity?
Yeah,
Yeah, he's not into it.
I am. It's just because of there is no nudity. If that was just tits out all the time, I'd be like, oh, come on. Oh, wow. But if it was,
He's exactly who I'm like targeting. You know what I mean? Oh, tits, titties, tits.
but if it was normal and I grew up with tits out, and then it would just be fucking fine.
But that's
It'd be
how
like,
it is in Brazil. Like nobody's like,
Yeah, I know. Every country except here is like,
Yeah.
yeah, tits are out, and it's fantastic. Here it's like, ah,
and
you
booze
know?
is available to kids younger, so they're not like there's not as many like DUIs and
And they don't go fucking nuts when they get to college and drink themselves into
Exactly.
alcohol poisoning.
because they're like, my parents have been working so hard for like it's just such a different structure the way that
No,
you
I'm
grow
fine
up.
with that. Like, had I sipped wine socially accepted at a young age, I
Yeah.
probably still would be an addict. No,
it wouldn't have done shit.
no, it might have because it's just different.
Sorry, I'm just putting my hair up.
It's so fucking hot. I know. Well, no, we hit an hour. Usually, you know, I like to do at least an hour upwards to an hour and a half. But when it's Sweaty Betty time and I don't have an air
Sweaty
conditioner,
Betty.
I apologize.
How did you meet your girlfriend?
I had a show at the Laugh Factory on them streets. It's my birthday.
So she saw your comedy, was like, I love this.
Yeah, it's crazy that girls see my comedy and I talk about my dick hole closing up on me and they're like, I want to date
It
that.
closed up?
I mean, one time or actually 5 times, but yeah.
Because that's my favorite when you go to the mouth and you can go like, doo, make it like sing. Like tip.
Oh no, yeah, well, yeah, I can sing. No, it's
Yeah.
it's just funny. I'll talk about like dick trauma and injuries and STDs, and they're like, I like him.
See, we
I'll take
never
a
get
chance.
that. Women, there's no men going like, oh, I wish she would tell a joke about my dick.
That's
Like,
not
I don't
true.
get chuckle fuckers. Absolutely not.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah. Guys
Yeah.
aren't lining up outside the club. Let me get in there. I want to hear you talk
I'm
about.
just saying, if a girl says an unconventional thing that may make a traditional man run to the hills, I'm on board. But I am probably not like most men.
This is what I got this
Like
morning.
if a girl was like, I used to be a hooker and I've been with 300 men, I'd be like, oh yeah, now we're talking.
This is what
You know, it's
a
weird.
man wrote to me
It's
yesterday.
weird.
This is a
I'd be like,
message I got to
love
my
you.
email. Okay, I can tell by the way you tell jokes that you are great at sucking dick. Only way you getting on stage.
Yeah,
To
yeah.
my email.
I'm
like, oh, job opportunity. No. No.
I didn't read that one message. I can't even read it. He called me so many names, I'll get canceled. But yeah, guys get them too. I'll read you one. You want to?
Yeah, I want to hear your worst one. I don't know my worst one because I don't look at the comments, but I just look at if it's a message, I'll see it. You know?
Where's the old screenshots? Did I send it to you, Chris? Might be easier to find that.
Do you
one.
send them to him?
Because I'll forget.
I think you sent me.
Oh, here it is. You might have to bleep some words. I didn't
Okay.
say this. A gentleman DM'd hate message to me, Mr. Joseph. He said, "You're a cunt, comma, a little pussy bitch, boy. Ha ha. Fucking looking like a loser who just got robbed and lied to ha ha. Lied to ha ha." That's what he wrote.
Like, at least get the grammar part right.
And he didn't even put
Pieces of
periods. This is
shit.
a run-on sentence. My pops had... This is because he was mad because I was talking about how painful my LASIK eye surgery was. This is what's crazy. He said, my pops had both eyes LASIK surgery a month ago, and he was literally blind, and now he's got 97% vision back. And it was no more than 40 minutes for the surgery, and he only had to wear regular glasses on the way home, and that shit's healed. And that's it. Bada bing, bada boom. 24 hours, and it's completely healed. And don't even need to wear any sunglasses. You're a fucking pussy bitch boy. Get a job, you lying ass junkie. You lie to get likes, and now guess what? Guess what you're going to get? Probably AIDS, you fucking...
Oh my God.
This is where he goes. He said, probably AIDS, you fucking... Ha ha ha. Keep sharing those needles, you heroin junkie. Ha ha.
Jesus.
You're a fucking loser, dude. And then I wrote, damn, dude, you took a...
Oh, you wrote back. See,
Yeah.
I don't engage at all.
I
don't
said, damn,
engage.
dude, you took the time out of your day to send me all that. Hey, I love you, bro, and I wish you well. Heart emoji. And then he followed up with, I didn't take any time out of my day. You're retarded. And he misspelled your. It's Y-O-U-R. He didn't do the apostrophe R-E. And then he said, I make more money than you, and I have more enjoyment in my life. And I didn't waste any time speaking my mind to a fucking junkie who lies for likes. Ha ha. You're just a hater because I called you out for your lies. Now fuck off. And then I wrote.
You wrote back? What?
I did. I wrote. I had to. I was like, dude, you slid into my DMs. That's all I wrote. And then I blocked them.
Yeah, man. Oh, man. I don't engage at all
Just
because
so
that's
you
what they
think-
want. That's
I
what
know,
they want.
hey,
They want an engagement. And I'm
Females
like,
for
"Not
sure
today."
get more. They
Yeah.
get more. Hands down. Way more. But I'm just saying, we get it too. We get
Yeah.
the hate. If you're trying to do anything on the internet, you're going to get lots of hate. Even if you're just like, hey, I love you. Would you like organic, clean food and promote sun and...
And they're like, you're a pussy.
You fucking motherfucker! My father died for you, and you're like, I want to be loved.
I want to do a
Yeah,
show
fucking-
where I like show up to their house with the camera crew and I go, hi, you're John 82? You
You-
commented on my post the other day. I want to do like a Facebook show.
Oh, that
like
would be the best show ever.
Hilarious, right? I'm like, hi, you commented die on my posts about my dog, and I'm just wondering, what's your problem, dude?
That'd be the best ever.
I know. I think that's a good idea. I should pitch it.
I love like waiting for them in a dark alley and just clubbing their shin bones till they snap in half. You know,
My thing isn't
get my cousins to pay them a visit.
I don't want to hate. I don't want to hate back. I want to know like who hurt you. Like I want to get to the origin story. Like I never used to leave comments like this until one day.
What's funny is I say fucked up shit all the time. I'm kind of joking, kind of not. I don't really know. I just talk shit. It's fun. I like to say shit you're not supposed to. But that
Same.
was because of my eye surgery. Like that's not you know what I mean? He was mad at my healing process. I didn't even say anything
Because
crazy.
he's mad because his dad just went through it and it was probably very difficult for him. So I like to like translate like, is this anger or are we a little hurt? You know what I mean? Because like I dealt with angry men most of my life, and it's like, what's underneath that little surface thing?
You
Because
get-
most women are like, because you won't fuck him, and I'm like, no, that's not it.
Do you get a lot of sweet messages though? Let's highlight the good.
I do get good messages.
We're highlighting the bad. Majority of messages are always
Are good.
positive and sweet. 8 out of 9 out of 10 out of them.
Yeah, I would say I get more sweet
But
than
the
I get
ones
more
that
hate.
aren't, oh boy.
But the comments are, you know, it bothers me where it's like, this fucking chick sucks, and then like 80 people heart it. I'm like, what the fuck, Corey? It's not even about the comment. It's about the people who like the negative
Why are you
comment.
guys sharing this comment?
Yeah, and
Sure.
if you restrict, you can't. They can't do that. If you restrict them, that's the trick. Taylor taught me that.
Oh, if they're, I have like 5 restricted accounts because it's
Yeah.
constant negative, but they're like, they don't know that they're negative yet, and they're a fan, and they do love me. You know what I mean? They're family, is what they. I restrict my family.
They treat you like shit, but just enough. Yeah,
But you know
yeah,
what I mean?
yeah.
But if it's like straight hate, I'll block. But it's the weird people that don't know how to give a compliment, where you're just like, you can just say, good joke or ha ha.
But they say that on men, like, because I've been like, you know, a lot of experimenting, taking this class, and they're like, go to people who have similar jokes as yours and similar clips. And this guy had this like really similar bit to mine, pretty bad, not a good joke at all. Okay, and the comments were like, hey, not a good joke, but keep going, man. Like, good for you that you're in comedy. Like, keep doing. Like, there's no encouragement of like, hey, maybe this isn't for you. It's just like
People
females in comedy can die. Like, it's just so aggressive.
Yeah, they just yeah, y'all get it. I dated Gabby. She popped off on Laugh Factory, and the amount of
Oh, the Laugh
fucking
Factory ones are bad.
DMs and comments, and I'd be like, yeah, I'm sorry.
Yeah, the Laugh Factory and the Comedy Store ones are probably the worst because Joe Rogan fans are just not into it. Not all of them. I don't want to generalize, but the ones that follow the Comedy Store. Like when my podcast was on, it was rough. The stuff I was, and then I started getting emails being like, "I'm going to put your email out or your address out." Blah blah blah. The docking thing, right? Or dotting? What is it called? Docking.
Doxing.
Yeah, doxing.
You talked about that, and people were threatened.
No, I like put out some episode where I don't even remember what I said. It was like a short clip being like, I don't even remember what it was. It was so throwaway. And the comments were like really bad. And the Comedy Store was getting all these direct messages from these dudes who were really upset.
Why is everyone so threatened by content on the internet? What is happening? We're fucking peaceful hippies here. It's so crazy.
We literally just want to make people laugh. That's literally all we want to do
Comedians-
is make you feel good.
Go after the policy makers and politicians. It's fucking, that's what I always say. We live in the upside down. The comedians are
Yeah.
held to a higher standard than all of society. And
Yeah.
we're
Why?
literally the
We're the
degenerates, the junkies, the fucking...
Well, speak for yourself. Okay, I still do drugs on a
Yeah.
normal schedule.
We're just the fuck ups, generally speaking.
Yeah.
9 out of 10 of us. We're the people trying to bring joy out of a fucked up situation. And we're the people constantly under attack. And
It's also
freedom
like
of speech, too.
don't get advice
They're
from a comic.
censoring us. They're shadow banning
Yeah,
us.
don't look at us for advice in life. This is what we do for a living. Do you think this is healthy?
I told people
No.
to do meth and have unprotected sex. Was I serious? Kind of, because it
Maybe.
feels really good. But it's bad. I know it's bad. That's why I'm laughing.
Wait, I want to know about this. Sex on meth is like really
Oh,
crazy.
it's the best shit ever, but don't do drugs. You will lose a tooth. You will lose a tooth. You'll get kicked out of your house. You'll probably get an STD.
Wait,
You'll probably get a kid. That's the real story. That's why I laugh, because I'm like, if you do it, you know, you're going to lose teeth, kids, lovers, family, homes. So don't do it.
You could hurt other
But that's the
people.
whole joke. That's why it's funny. It's like, I'm saying shit you're not supposed to do, and then people are like, you know, and you're just like, oh my God. Just swipe up.
Literally, all you have to do. It's like also, yeah, just keep moving, and then they take the time to write it out. Come on, man. And it's a lot of fake accounts and stuff, so people
It's
hide
always.
it.
It's also to. Yeah, it's always behind a fake account.
Yeah,
It's
why?
like how if you have a fake account to send hate. First of all, you're a little bitch. You can't even do it. You know you're wrong. If you know what I mean, you're hiding.
Yeah.
And then if it's your real account, you kind of scare me. You probably got some guns because you're like, come find me.
Yeah, like that guy that did the dick sucking thing. I like looked at his page and it was like Christian, family man.
Come inside this house.
Yeah.
And you're like, okay.
And then he's sending me personal messages
I don't
of like
wanna
sucking
die.
dick. I'm like, should I
Over
send this to
fart
your
jokes.
daughter?
Yeah.
Like, should I screen grab this and send it to your daughter?
Be like,
I think
"Hey-
about stuff like
hey,
that.
Your
I'm like, should I?
father's a monster.
Yeah.
This is what he sends women, so run.
Yeah, the ones that are like, and then there's like children on their photos sometimes, like on their profile photo, they're like, fuck you, cunt. And it's like him and his daughter. I'm like, whoa, cool, dude.
Yeah, that happens because I popped off with the Chatty Broads, the Broad Squad for life, baby. Shout out to the fucking Becca and Jess for having me on this
hell
large
yeah.
female podcast and
Yeah.
the amount of hate that these for speaking their mind.
Wait,
and,
I want to go on. I need to connect with those
Yeah, they're
women.
fantastic.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
and
I'll get the info.
they just get constant. I just remember defending her like fuck you, you know, like just the trolls. Because she says something of her beliefs and they're just like, no. And it's like, what? Why are you trying to change this person's belief? Just go, you know, or whatever. Like,
If you don't agree with it, just move on. You don't have to
yeah,
disagree
it's
publicly.
So crazy.
My thing is like, if you think the hate that we get online is different in person, it's not. Like, it's just an unspoken thing we all feel, right? As women, like when I walk into a room, I can feel right away the temperature changing. And now that I'm dating this hot dude, oh boy, the temperature changes. When he walks, I can tell how women like shift or like, I'm very observant because I didn't speak English for a long time. So like I would just watch people, you know?
How does the energy shift when you walk in together? I don't understand.
Like when I walk in alone, it's very different than when I walk in
like
with
they're like,
my boyfriend.
she's hot, or they shut down.
It's more of a shutdown
Shut
than
down,
like,
okay.
"Ugh," like I'm not, you know, like I
Okay.
think I'm for some people, not for everybody, you know, like, but him, he's like for everybody. Like he's muscular, you know, that stereotypical, like attractive. And I can tell women either get like uncomfortable or they get like that they're peacock, you know, you can
Yeah,
feel
yeah,
the
yeah.
shift of like the room, which is interesting.
Oh yeah, peacocking's cool.
Yeah.
You're
Yeah.
just like, oh.
Get those little feathers up. I'll show you what I can do. What if we had mating calls? Like, hey, Nick,
We do.
what
Our
would be
mating
your-
call is, I fucking, what's up? That's a weird one though.
Yeah.
That's a
I
weird
just like
mating
start
call.
like pulling out a feather.
Guys would still be down.
Guys are down for
They'd be
anything,
like, I'm
dude.
dating this big bird bitch over here. She be fucking peacocking. She
When
don't
we
talk,
fuck,
but
there's
she
feathers
peacocks.
everywhere, but
Yeah.
it's fun, man. She can fly, kind of.
Yeah, guys' mating call is just this. What's up? That's it.
Oh yeah, when I was like on Raya and stuff, it was just if a guy was just like, "Hey, what's up?" It's like done. Just anything. Make up one full sentence for me, and I'll go with it. Were you on Raya?
No, they didn't let me in.
Oh, that's too bad.
No, I am just kidding. I'm not a dating app guy. I did
Because you're hot.
I did like 3 of them back in the day when they first started, and I matched with 100 girls, meet up with 2. You know, it's just like
Damn, those numbers are adding up.
what?
100 matches, meet up with 2.
I mean, I never
follow through.
No one ever follows
Because
through.
you're just going, "What's up?"
That too. I mean, it was
And then
me.
the girl goes, "What's up?" And then it's like, "What's up with you?"
It was both. It was lack of effort on both sides. It was just like throwaway. It's like, this is an app.
Have you tried Field? Field is the coolest app because people are like very serious about what they want. It's like, and it's like specific. Like if you want to do like weird, any kind of play that's like weird, you know, if you want to do like
I never-
subplay or
My shit was Bumble and Tinder when they first came out. That's how old my shit
that's
was.
old,
I
yeah.
did them maybe 3 to 6 months each, maybe 2 times each. I just hated it.
Field is fun because it's like a couple's also looking for a third. And I was on for a little bit and I just wanted to see what couples like together wanted to fuck me. You know what I mean? Like I'm like,
Yeah.
what combination of people want me as their third?
That's fun. I guess I didn't want to get addicted to it either. I was
I
like,
was
I don't
getting
need
addicted.
another thing
Yeah.
to be addicted to.
I was addicted because I was like, how many guys with brim hats can I fuck in this area?
You're so wild. But you're a girl. Like, it's so not necessary. Like
It was fun. I mean,
It
it's
is
hard to
fun.
meet
It's
people
fun.
otherwise.
It's fun. It was exciting. It's like a slot machine. You're like, man.
It is like a slot machine.
You feel like,
they want to fuck me.
I
Yeah.
feel good.
But you know what? We should take it as every troll comment is the same thing. They want to fuck me. Every time they say something rude, I'm like, they want to fuck me. That's how I look at it now, because otherwise it's unhealthy.
They read that one book, The Artist's Way.
Yeah.
What's that called? Negging? Pegging?
Negging.
Negging.
Yeah.
Oh, pegging's different.
Pegging's different. Yeah, but I'm into that
Negging,
too.
where like you say like, yeah, it's so fucked up. Like say something mean to the girl and then you'll get her attention.
Would you ever get pegged?
Nah, I mean, like maybe if she's like, you want my booty hole, you gotta give me your booty hole first, and I'll be like,
Booty
oh.
hole trade?
Yeah, I was like, oh yeah.
It's a booty hole trade. You know that song?
I never heard that.
It's not a song.
Oh. Yeah, but no, I'm not into that. Like maybe a pinky, but I'm like, I get like, is
A
my
pinky.
a finger, but I'm like maybe like I get like, do I gotta poop? Is my booty dirty?
You gotta
'Cause I
clean
just
all the
had
booty.
a skid mark on my boxers today, and it was
No,
so embarrassing.
No.
I don't know how it happened. I'm not a skid mark
no.
guy. Sadie caught it too, and she's like, "There's a fucking skid mark," and I was like, "Oh," I was like, "No, there's not," and I was like, "Oh, that's embarrassing."
I can't believe how open you are that you're telling all. That's where I draw the line.
That's what I mean. I say that on stage, and girls will be like, "Hey, let me see."
Yeah,
that
yo,
skid
let me
mark."
get that skit. See, that's bullshit. My butt's clean as fuck, and all I get is these trolls.
He told me this. He knows this story.
What?
I remember this one girl. I was like, "Hey, I could shove a Q-tip down my dick hole. You want to see?" And then she's like, "Yeah." And then she saw it. And she's
The
like,
whole thing?
yeah. And then she's like, "Yeah, I'm into it." And then it changed her mentality about me. He's like, "This motherfucker shoves a Q-tip down his dick hole. I like him." And I was like, "You're nuts. I like you too." Isn't that weird?
Wait, what? Okay, then what happened next?
We fucked. What do you mean? What happened next? I took the Q-tip out. I took the Q-tip out.
Did you fuck with the Q-tip in?
No.
Does it hurt when you put it in?
No, I mean sometimes it may bleed a little, but yeah.
That's not good. Don't do that.
Hey,
He's
man.
not. Nobody's telling you to stop this Q-tip nonsense. I'm
I mean,
worried
no,
about
I
your
do-
dick tip.
It's fine. It's just a thing I have to do. I don't use a Q-tip anymore. I have a metal dilator. This is like, what was this, 12 years ago, bro? I'm sorry, everybody. You get,
Oh, guys, I'm
everyone's
so
so
sorry.
sensitive.
I've never shoved
I can't
anything in my
fucking
dick
shove
tip.
anything down my dick hole anymore.
But I would like to peg somebody. My guy's not into pegging either, but one day maybe if he wants something, I'll trade it.
That's
for
how you
pegging.
get it. Be like, you
Yeah,
can have my
yeah.
ass.
No, he
if
could-
you give me your ass. They'll be like, oh,
I've
I
never
don't
been
know.
into like I'm so skinny it feels like I'm ripping in half. It's never been for me. Like just I could just imagine my body's going like oh like
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm not into pegging.
I would think that you would maybe be into. Do you like it when a girl pulls your hair?
No. I remember one time, like, I don't like, what's that called? Like when the guys, the
Sub?
bitch,
Oh, cucking.
or yeah, sub. or-
Cucking.
I remember, like one time they're like, oh yeah, I'll be like the dominatrix and play with you, and I was like, fuck it, I'll try it, and then they tried to stick their finger down my mouth, and I just bit that shit. I was like, don't you? Because I was like, I don't like this.
Oh, I love this. We'd shove our hands into each other's mouths so
just-
much.
It was my reaction.
The other day I
And
went
felt
a little
awful.
too. I went
I
a
was
little
like-
too far.
Yeah.
And he was like, "Hey, babe, like you went a little too far earlier. Like you went." I like almost gagged. I was like,
I'm not
"My
into that
bad."
shit. I felt bad. I bit her finger, and I was like, "Oh, sorry about that." But
Like,
yeah,
too hard?
I can't. Oh yeah, like yeah. It was. I went like it was just like a reflex, and I was like, "Oh, I can't."
I feel like you
can't.
fuck in a broish way. Like I feel
can't
like
be
I'm
the
too
bitch.
weird. You know what I mean? Like we're too weird. Like
I can ebb and flow in different dynamics, but I can't be. I can't get a finger. I'll bite you. You know.
I love the
I'm
finger
like,
in
"Arr."
my mouth. I love that. I like a
but
little.
you're
yeah.
a girl.
No, but I like putting my finger in mouth.
It's just a
too.
weird thing, like where people like the like sub and dominant can, like those dudes that have a lot of power will pay somebody to stomp on their nuts and spank them. You know?
Did you see the Army Hammer documentary? Holy shit!
I didn't, but I heard it got weird.
It's worth it. Like it's just generationally for years. Like his grandfather was Armand Hammer, who owned the oil company. Like so, the gajillionaire, billionaire people who were abusive to women their entire life. Like the sister comes out and tells the story of everything that happened. And yeah, he loved to like tie women up and just like rape them basically. And
It goes both
and
ways,
eat their
though, 'cause-
flesh and stuff. And it's fucking
Oh
weird.
fuck!
Carn-
Yeah, that shit's so crazy. Like if it can go to that where Dexter's serial killer,
Yeah,
like that.
But Dexter was doing a job, you guys. He was protecting
I
the
wish
world.
so was Dexter's. Kill the bad people.
Wait. Do you watch Dexter?
And I mean, I did up until the 5th season or something.
Did you watch the new?
No.
Okay, so in the new, I don't want to ruin anything, but in the new season, he basically he finds his son, who's not really his son, is like his stepkid. Do you remember, like in the
Yeah.
Lithgow episodes, like the
Yeah,
kid was
yeah.
there? So he reconnects with that kid. That kid finds him, and he's teaching the kid how to kill, right? Because he finally finds out, and he goes, "Okay, so I cut the body in 9 parts," and everyone watches the episode. We all go to bed. I'm up all night going 9 parts. What the fuck is that? 1, 2, like what?
Yeah.
The breakdown of it. And the next morning, I'm asking everybody, did you guys get stuck on that 9-part body part thing? Like,
Did
am
you
I
watch
crazy?
the Army Hammer documentary, and that's when you learned?
No. Then I went online. There was a whole Reddit thing of like, he made a mistake when he said 9. He meant 10, right? Because there's no logical way of like 9 cuts to get the body
Why
parts.
do you guys care so much about how many parts?
I
and
was
it's
mad about
television.
I was mad about this, like the continuity of it. I was like, because I've seen him. Think about it. 9 is 1. So where would
I
the
don't like
cuts
to
be?
think about
1,
that
2,
stuff.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9. The torso in half.
The pecker and the balls. 8, 9. Wow. Whack, 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 whack.
Such a bro. He can bring everything back. Like my dick. And we're
He
like, and
chopped
we're
off his
back.
pecker. Well, you said 7. And there was 2 left. That's all I came up with.
It's crazy though.
God, that's crazy.
It kept me up all night. Like I get stuck on stuff like that. Like I have OCD, like on weird shit like that.
I try not to watch too many murder shows anymore, unless it's like John Wick.
I love it. That's not.
That's murder, but it's like fake murder, like that shit.
Why do women love like?
What's
why?
wrong with
What
y'all?
is
You
it?
guys
I
and your
fall
fucking
asleep with true
serial
crime.
killer.
Yeah,
That's not good for you.
is it not? But maybe we're more aware. Like I met Gil, the guy who caught the Night Stalker, when I did George Lopez's podcast, and I was starstruck by him. I was like, oh my god, he's the guy who caught this guy who killed millions of, and the guy was threatening him, like going to his house and shit. He had to send his family away while he was doing the investigation because the guy found out where he lived and was like fucking with him.
Damn, I didn't know any of this shit. Who's
Oh
the
my
Night
God.
Stalker?
The night,
Richard
Ramirez?
Ramirez?
Richard
Yeah.
Ramirez. This guy caught him. He was like the guy who finally caught him.
Oh, so that Richard Ramirez knew about him back in the day.
Yeah.
before-
And was like stalking his family and stuff. And there was another woman who was involved in the investigation. I want to say Richard Ramirez killed her husband. Am I making that up? Or threatened her husband, or like made it to her house, basically, like was inside her house.
Damn.
And
Guess-
something crazy happened. But yeah, I need to get my facts straight before I tell that story again.
Stay
But
strapped. Stay strapped.
I love
Richard
that
Ramirez
shit.
is coming.
Because it's like there is like I want to find out what happened. Always, like I'm like there's no closure for me. I'm like I need to find out.
No, I'm good. I'm
See,
good.
he's good.
Well, the thing was, okay, I followed all that fucking trendy shit, but in high school, I remember doing Netscape Navigator, doing
Oh my God.
projects on fucking Otis and Tool and like serial killers and Bundy and Dahmer and like fascinated with it, and then watching all the first 48s and all the fucking documentaries on
60s.
murder. And then guess what? I just have nightmares of murder and just dream of murder. And I was like, this is awful. Like,
I mean, that happens to me anyway, even if I don't watch it. So I'm like, might as well get information in.
I bet you if you stopped watching murder, you probably
I'm
would
like,
stop
why do I
dreaming
dream
about
about
murder.
this? Yeah.
It's just, it got to that point where it was always in my dreams.
Yeah.
And I was like, this is atrocious. And then I stopped. And then guess what? A remarkable thing happened. The murder in my dreams stopped.
It's
What a
bullshit.
shocker.
It's
What
bullshit.
a fucking shocker.
But don't you want to find out?
No.
I want to find out what
I don't
happened.
want to, I want good
I want to know
vibes.
what happened, like what broke the person, what made him go over
I
the
don't
edge.
want to hear why Richard Ramirez removed a woman's tit and ate it. Like, I don't
I
need
want
to
to
know.
know. I want to go.
fucking
Why?
wanna
What
know.
happened to you as a child that makes you want to eat a tit of a live person? What? Who did this to you? I'm so intrigued by like origin stories. I just like.
I like X-Men origin story. That's fun.
X-Men origin
How about
story.
how about a torture of a fictional character and nobody really dies?
That's
how about
what it is.
Wolverine?
That's
They tortured
you guys
him.
love that because you know it's fake. Maybe we like the realness of it. We like the intensity of it.
I don't know.
I can't speak for other people, but I'm
It is
fascinated.
it is more of a female thing, but of course
Yeah.
men are absolutely fascinated too. But it tends to be right.
You know what's another
more
crazy
of a-
woman thing? Most taxidermists are women. Like it's like 80% women.
Oh, that's
maybe
weird.
more.
No, thank you. I don't want to see that.
I
or
took
do
a
that or-
taxidermy class.
Oh, what
It was
the
cool.
fuck?
It was crazy. You have to find the animals yourself too. So you go through the woods looking for like dead animals. We find this little bird.
Oh, come on, man.
Yeah, take his little heart out.
I'd be a bitch in nature. I probably.
It's crazy.
I mean, if shit hit the fan, I'd probably man up and go hunt some chickens. But if it came to skinning the, the
Yeah, that's
food,
hard, yeah.
I'd be like, oh, how about I shoot it in the head and
Do you
I
watch
pass it off.
Alone?
I'll pass it.
Because that
Alone.
shit's incredible.
Is that-
Alone.
she watches that shit.
You
You and my
leave
lady should
one
get
person. Yeah, one person in the woods. They leave 10 people there, and they have to go. How long can you be in the woods by yourself? They have nothing, no
Yeah.
food, no shelter. They build everything from scratch.
Those are the
It's
only
Biko, shout out to Biko, season 8. That's my boy.
those are the only documentary or what's that called? Rockefellers. What's the
What?
what's it called?
What? What do you think? Docuseries?
Documentaries? No, the reality TV, and then it got chained into Rockefeller. Fuck them, they own the oil companies. Watch out. No, and then that's the only reality TV I can get into. My brain farted right there, and I froze. I went Rockefeller.
Yeah, where did you go, buddy?
I told
In a
you.
tiny little stroke?
I dropped myself on my head. I be glitching.
See, that's your origin story.
Reality TV, the only reality TV I can watch is a survival show like that, and I still
Yeah.
feel weird. But she watches it, and I was like, oh, this is how to survive. I like that.
Yeah. Why don't you like reality? You just get bored, right? You like not
Because
into
it's fake,
it?
and they lie to us.
But
and it's bullshit.
It's not fake. It's what happens to people when they're produced and there's like cameras there. I don't think it's fake. I think it's a shift.
It's
you know?
fake because
the
I've
shift is
been
interesting to me.
on one, and it's like, okay, I feel like
What were you on?
I wasn't on a reality show, but I was on a dating show, because how it worked was the first take was organic,
Yeah.
always, and then the next two are not,
Right. And then they
and
blend it
that's
together.
what bugs me. I'm like, that's not real. Like, don't call it reality. You know
On
what I mean?
Hotties, we didn't guide them at all. It was fully filmed. It's as it happened, as everything. We did not produce them at all in that way. Like
Yeah,
the
if I
dates are
ha-
completely real. Like
If I have inside information, and I know that to be true, but I'm just like, it's fake, because I did like.
Yeah.
I guess I did watch one reality. I watched the survival shit. I like.
but you don't mind the fakeness of scripted TV.
No, because that's scripted.
So you just don't like the lie. You're like, you're telling me this
Yes.
is real, and it's not.
Yes.
Yeah.
But if it was like a mockumentary, like Kevin Hart's Real Husbands of Hollywood, I love that. I
Yeah,
love a
that's funny.
mockumentary. That's
Yeah.
funny.
Yeah.
But if it's them trying to tell the truth and it's fake, then I hate that. It's like, no, I need to know that you're lying.
I
to
like
me.
the manipulation of it and what happens to people like this. Like, I love the sort of like when you're watching from a distance. You know, when you watch somebody in their window and they don't think you're watching them, like that. What's it called? Voyeuristic
Yeah.
feature of it. But I also like when they know they're being watched. What happens to them? Like the psychology of that is interesting to me. Like, who is this version of yourself that you think is like presentable and yet we think is crazy? You know what I mean? Like these people are doing their best to not come off as assholes.
I get
and
why
yet
it's a
they're
hit
still-
because of the real situation
Yeah.
of people. Like, they don't even know they're an asshole. You know?
Yeah.
You're like, oh, this guy's an asshole. He doesn't even know it, and we get to watch this.
Yes.
But I guess why I don't like it is, I don't know, it feels conjured up. It feels like produced. It feels like, ooh, let's manipulate this situation and make these people that generally like each other hate each other. He said this, she said that. Go.
I don't
got-
like that kind of drama. I like
it's-
when real personalities like butt heads.
I guess
That's
I'd
interesting
like
to me.
it if everything wasn't a war or a contest or competition.
So you need to watch the Bake Off, British Bake Off, because there's no drama there. They like all love each other and help each other.
That's what's up. I don't know about that one, but like that whole, I've said it before on my podcast, but like cupcake wars. Like, why is it got to be wars? It's cupcakes. How about we just celebrate cupcakes and both the chefs?
I really wanted that
Why does-
show, and Justin Willman got it. I see you, Justin Willman.
Yeah, I love him.
Yeah, me too.
But like, why does that cupcake have to eliminate that cupcake?
Because people also want to see other people win, and they love to see competition.
Now, fuck that. Why can't we just celebrate?
I just judged
There
on the
doesn't
big
have to
one.
be
It
a
was
dun
scary.
dun dun like that. I guess the overproduction of the music of like, ooh, this chef's gonna get his head chopped
I
off.
like the seriousness because like our show, they only win
But that's
$2,500
what
bucks. I'm like, this is a
fucking
life changing
sucks
amount of
about-
money.
But that's what it sucks about our world, because
Yeah.
everything's like that.
Yeah.
Who can pump the gas faster? Who can get ripped off? by
Oh,
the
like
government
it's
fa-
all a
Like
competition.
everything is. That's why I hate it, because reality feeds into our society in keeping up with the Joneses. That guy's bush is greener than mine. I better get some organic coffee grounds in my soil.
But what is the point of life besides validating some kind of or creating some kind of legacy?
in itself, everything, all art in its conception, all
No, I mean,
life
I
is
agree,
a win.
but
All
I
of us are a
just-
win. You're alive, you're a win. I'm alive.
Yeah.
That bush is alive. It's a win. So why is
So
that?
wait, the
bush
meaning of
gotta
life
be
is
in com-
not to get 100K?
No, no. That's cringe. That's
It's
cringe.
disgusting. Yeah.
That's only our stupid society and
Yeah.
our fucking love of greed. Obviously, money is a tool and we need it, but that's what it is because money is freedom. So we want 100K so we can sell tickets and have money and essentially just be free. That's why I want
It is
money. I want to
freedom.
be free.
Me
I want to
too.
fix my fucking mouth and not depend on the government. You know, it's freedom.
You the tooth. That's what you want to fix. You're missing a little tooth right there. I got a good doctor if you want Doctor Do. He does Tehran too.
Nice.
I love that I have a doctor that make like a real
Oh, I got
dentist that
Persian
makes,
dentists.
Yeah.
You kidding? They did
Oh
my
yeah,
whole
you gotta
bottom
do
row.
Persian. Yeah.
Oh, Persian.
Yeah,
Persian's the
Persian.
only dentist touching my mouth. Maybe actually I might go to Costa Rica, save some money.
You should go to Mexico.
Or that too, but I know I got a spot in Costa Rica. I'll pass the info, but I'm sure I get a spot in Mexico real quick too.
What else would you do cosmetically if you went to Mexico? If nobody knew,
Nothing. I
would you
change
ever do
nothing.
any kind?
No, I mean my mouth. I'll fix my teeth and my eyes. That's superficial shit. I got a big nose, so what?
Yeah, but it goes with your look. You can't, I would never
I
change.
suppose if I had a cleft
structural
lip or
thing.
some shit, maybe I'd be singing a different tune. But I got these big lips, so I'm good.
Yeah, you're pretty good.
Yeah. I don't like how people. I don't like how society makes people think that they need plastic surgery. I'm fine with a little bit of it. Like, sure,
Yeah.
if you want to fucking saddlebags it up a little bit, cool. If you want to turn into fucking Leatherface, that's no good.
Everybody's getting the same face. Do you notice? It's like Whoville. Like they start to get,
Yeah.
that nose, that same nose. It's like a little puckered up nose, and then the lips like start to get like really big.
A little bit, I have no problem with. A lot of bit, go find
do a little bit of
God
bobo.
and love yourself. Yeah, that's fine.
Do a little bobo here.
That's fucking fine.
I would do
When-
my neck, like my neck. That's what's weird. Getting older, you see your neck getting older and shit. You're like, whoa, weird. My neck's old.
I'll take a fucking
I'll take a
gobble
new
neck
neck.
rooster bitch neck all day.
Yeah, you
come
get to do that
you
and talk
get-
about your penis hole, and people still want to fuck you. So
That's
it's
really
fucking
weird.
great.
Well, you would think he'd open up about it, and then you say all this crazy shit, and then you're gonna find a weirdo, be like,
I have a weirdo.
Exactly.
I have my weirdo who loves me.
That's what's crazy.
I fart. He's like, let me smell it. I'm like,
Yeah, there's
We're
always
good.
for every insecurity
me.
a man or woman has or human being has.
Wait,
there's
I just wanna
another
clarify
human
that.
that loves that.
he's not like into farts like that. I just want to clarify that he's not like
Yes,
asking
he is.
me to
He
fart.
tweeted me right now. I love farts.
I love farts.
I'll
He's
sniff
just
it right
so
out of her
he's
ass.
just trying to make me feel comfortable. That's why he does that.
I sniff it out of her ass, and then I call her Jada to let her know I'm
I
in
was-
control.
I was scared to fart for a long time. That was a thing I used to talk about a lot. I was like horrified.
I get off on it if Sadie farts in front of me. If it smells, it does. It's like, because she's hot and pretty and cute. And then if it smells like shit, you're like, this doesn't match your pretty. We'll have to bleep that. We'll have to bleep that.
Time code.
But it's funny now. I love it's enjoyable. It's funny.
It's endearing.
It's
right?
funny.
It makes us more human.
It's funny
'Cause
if
we are
either
humans.
if it's funny if both sides fart. I don't care what you are, but when it stinks, it's not so funny. I mean, it's funny for me if I stink, but not for her.
Oh man.
But
That's
that-
love. That's love. When you
Yeah.
can fart in front of each other and it's funny and it doesn't turn you off, that's love. Nothing's better. Except shower sex. We love that. We've gotten really good at I go a little high on my feet, he goes a little low on the knees, and we meet in a weird little goblin monkey position in the middle.
It's good. It's it's hard because she's as tall as me, and my calves. I just be getting that calf workout. You know?
Yeah, you guys are at
they
the same
ball up
height.
all week after that. I'm like, oh, I ain't walking funny. You get fucked. No, I had to fuck a real woman,
In the shower.
a tall woman, and now I got these little. Balled
Yeah, what do
up
you mean by
calves.
that? Tiny women aren't real? What is this?
No,
I'm kidding. I know what you mean.
yeah, it's just
But you guys are
harder.
just the same height, so for me
I
it's
got
easier because I
I
can.
got a half inch on her, my dick and my height. But
What was
yeah.
the first time you guys had sex? How did you have sex the first time you had sex? Was it like a quick, weird little like, or was it
I tried
like
to
a
sleep with her the
romantic?
first night, and she said no, and I was like,
Good.
oh,
Ugh.
ugh, boring. And then we went on another date, and then we had sex, and it was lovely.
Look at that. Are you dating someone?
No.
Are you looking for a lady?
Yeah.
He's out been barebacking for years. Don't trust him.
You know who you look like? Ryan. Who's the comic? Oh my God, Ryan. He always wears suits. It's like
Oh,
I gotta find it right now. What's his name?
O'Neill? No.
They have like the same face. Now that I'm seeing it, do you have a brother?
No.
What's his name? Ryan. He has like salt and pepper hair. He always wears suits.
I forgot.
Comedian.
I know who you're talking about.
Oh my God,
I
it's
did
bothering
several shows
me.
with them.
Yeah, me too. You know what? COVID just wiped me. Wiped me clean. I don't remember anything.
It really did. What did that thing do? It
Here's-
like made time weird. It made memory weird. They're spraying us. I think that's what's doing it.
Nothing's coming up for Ryan Comedian. How dare I? What's his
Also,
name?
fuck Instagram for not being a search engine like
The search
Google.
engine is not
I'll
good
search
on
somebody
there.
I
Yeah.
follow and it
Yeah.
won't show
Yeah.
up. I'm like, I know I have, and then I have to go to like my follow list and figure out like when did I find them. They won't just generalize it. They'll give you strangers. You know who I want.
Yeah, it's within my people that I'm searching.
It's
And
so
it should show
frustrating.
you who's watching your story. It should show if like somebody you like is watching your story. There should be a thing you can put on it.
Yeah, they don't do that, but they'll let them bots in spam you and delete your account. No problem.
Why? What is shadow ban? Why do they do that? Because you say something with an ass or like
They're trying to censor you
I'm gonna find this guy.
take all the real ones out of society so the little bitch cucks just obey and do whatever they want.
it's
Anybody
gonna bother
who
me so much.
anybody who speaks up or is against anything, you just say shit that's just spicy, you go away. They fucking
But think
banned
about the people who were doing it before us. Like, think about like Margaret Cho, like her stand up. Like, she was talking about like being gay, and like in the '80s when nobody was doing it.
Yeah,
any
but
of
there
that
was no
stuff.
TikTok
Yeah.
for them to censor.
They would just like go show up at her house.
Yeah, it's just
like,
crazy. I mean, this
yeah.
censorship I talk about all the time. It's not even fucking a joke anymore. It's getting
Yeah.
scary. Like, wake up. Like, why are they censoring us? This is supposed to be illegal. It's in the old Constitution,
Well,
but
it's
here
because
we are.
It's for the people who are like using it for hate. It's not for the people who are
Is
like,
it though?
dick
Because
farts.
these guys aren't. These hate messages never go away. You know
True.
exactly.
Yeah.
That's-
Why are they not banning trolls?
They don't because they can't. It's fucking like the bots slip in, the hateful messages slip in, the everything negative slips in, the tears down. But then you mention one thing about, I don't even say it because we'll get
Yeah.
Coco. I call it Coco. You say COVID, ding. You know what I mean? There's
Interesting.
there's AI robot algorithms for them to catch anything and everything. They could get rid of the bots. They get rid of all this shit. But they only do some things. It's only if it serves their weird purpose, whatever the fuck that may be. I'm not even trying to
We don't even
understand
know what
that.
the purpose is.
No, we don't.
even know
But
what
it's
the
just
higher
weird.
thing is.
Like if you can flag every post that says one thing about one thing, then you can do it for hate speech. You can do it for this. You can leave comedians alone and let them tell fucking jokes. You could be like, this is a comedian, leave them alone. This isn't real. Like, oh, you know what I mean? Like they
But
could
this
do
isn't
all
real
that.
part is what freaks me out. I'm like, do you think I'm actually shoving drugs in my dog's ass, or do you understand that this is a bit?
This is the upside down. Like you do a joke about
Yeah.
shoving heroin in your dog's ass and people will cancel you. And you're
Yeah.
like, this is a fucking fictional joke.
I would never do that. I would put them in my own
I
ass.
shot it up between his toes because I know my pit bull where he likes
Do
it.
you have a dog, or
no,
you have
no,
cats?
no. But this is the joke. This could get you canceled now, or flagged, or deleted, or take away your ways of making a living, which is essentially decapitating a motherfucker.
I say that I'm like, come after me, do whatever, but if you fuck with my money,
That's what I mean. They make you disappear. They'll shadow ban you. They'll be like, they'll make you sound crazy. Like we didn't do anything, and you're shadow banned. But no one can find you. No one can search your name. You have to type it in the whole name, even though I follow you. Happens to
That's
people
how you
all
can
the time.
tell?
It happened to famous fucks. I know. I don't know if they want me to mention
Yeah.
their names, but people way above me selling out, not so selling out anymore because they can't even advertise their old fans.
that's so
It ha-
fucked up.
I know, and it happens all the time. And the medical industry, if you went against the grain, you'd buy Felicia. They deleted you. It doesn't matter if you're verified. There's so many accounts that they show like deleted.
I didn't know that.
Oh, so much.
And
It's
what?
disgusting.
Why did you say in the medical region?
Because if you said
specifically?
anything against the narrative or
Oh,
the
right,
grain,
right.
you went bye-bye.
Yeah, it's funny because
Bye.
we know one thing. I have a friend who's a nurse, and she had for like she was testing positive for like a month, but she was like had no symptoms after like a week and was going into work like as a
Yeah.
as a nurse. But like the second she said that, I'm so like brainwashed by societal, like,
Yeah, it's fucking. Yeah, we just shut up. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know.
I'm like, I believe it because everybody's saying it. I like rules. I like rules.
It's just.
I like following rules.
I like freedom, and I don't like censorship. You know, it's just. It's,
This is the
it-
two faces of America right here. I'm just kidding.
It's just weird.
I like freedom too. I like freedom. I just don't like, I don't even understand why I would never hurt anybody. Even if I hated them, I could not look at them in the eye and go like, fuck you. I would be like, hey, you hurt me. Like I'm not able to be like roasting even. I'm like, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Like I remember when I figured out that I could make people feel bad with words. I remember the exact moment.
You're just like, oh shit, that hurts you. I'm so sorry.
I was like, I'm so
Is it
sorry.
more funny than hurtful? Then okay, I'll say.
You know
it.
what? I
Is it
remember
more
the
hurtful than
moment.
funny? Oh, I'm sorry.
When I worked at the store, the guys would all fuck with me so much. Like I would go up and do stand up. They would like throw wet towels at me and shit. Like it was bad. Like I was getting, like I was just surviving at that point, you know, and I would never like cry in front of them. And then I would get in my car and be like, every night, just cry in my car. And I remember one time one of the waiters was like, just go home and write horrible things about all of them. And I'm working with Tony at the time. I'm working with Benji, you know. And I remember that one time I yelled Rogaine at Tony, and for a second, like it hurt him. Like, and I saw it happen. He was like, what?
Yeah, yeah.
And I was like, Rogaine. I just said it again, like not in any context. And then I was like, I
And
don't
then
think
he
that's
didn't
for
make
me.
fun of you that
I was like,
much
I don't
after
think
that.
that's for me.
Yeah, I
It's
know.
not for me.
It's never. That's why I never did roast battle. I was like, I don't want to be mean to somebody. I just want to tell silly, funny jokes.
Do you want to do a compliment battle?
You're beautiful.
You're so fucking hot. I wouldn't even mind that you're a comic.
I'm scared now.
That's your best one?
Yeah, because I don't know what I'm gonna say. I'm just gonna say fucking weird shit. And,
Just tell people to watch my special. I don't care
There you
about
go.
anything else.
and I'll be like, I don't want to do this. I already was sweating like a motherfucker too. It is so hot. in
I've
here.
just settled into it. Now that like
when I started talking about
everything's
freedom of
sweaty.
speech, the sweat started to creep in a little bit more.
there is like times when I'm on a podcast and I start talking about something and I feel myself getting hot. Like, wait, am I?
I'll just say one more thing about that damn freedom of speech. It's got to be freedom of all speech, whether it's hate speech or not, because who the fuck polices that? Whether it's the Nazi or the fucking whether it's the real Nazi or the liberal Nazi, they have to have freedom of speech, no matter what they're saying, because it's freedom of all speech or somebody starts fucking with it, and that's when it gets weird. It's like, who's deciding this shit? Obviously, I don't want, if it's inciting violence and murder
And hate. Yeah.
it's just, you know what I mean? Like, there's the reason that you can't start picking and choosing, because who starts picking and choosing?
Yeah, who is the person? And also it's like, it's just the bot. That's so funny that we're getting mad. It's like, it's literally just a robot.
But is it though? And it's also bots hired by
He's like a
our
Republican
country,
bot?
Russia, Democratic, but like everyone's got bots. You're like, whose bots influencing this?
I'm saying there's probably actual AI that
Yeah.
is like on Instagram now.
I think there's every possibility. I think like Russia's meddling. I think it's a joke. Like, absolutely both parties try to rig the election, and
Oh,
the
yeah.
best person won. And the fact that you're dumb to believe it's an honest thing, like, they're all crooks. Why are we?
Everybody's a crook.
It's caca or
yeah,
caca.
it's
I've said
caca or
it.
caca.
It's caca caca.
It's all shit.
So
Just like
stop
be nice
trying.
to people.
It's all, they both get greased by the corporate fucking cock. No matter who
We
wins,
all
they're
do, by the
greased
way.
up. I know. It's got me censoring
I'm
my
like,
words
I hate
I don't
corporate
want to.
gigs, and
I
then
don't
I'm
want
like,
to go
how
bye
much?
bye.
I'll do it.
I know exactly.
Yeah.
I just did one.
I hate working clean.
Bombed.
How much? Love working clean.
I bombed for 30 minutes and ate so many dicks, and I loved every
What was
second of it.
I did a thing for Google. It was the day after I broke up with my 8-year relationship. I had left,
yeah.
and I just left, and he didn't even know I was gone yet. And right before I went on stage, he was like, "Hey, good luck." And I had rewritten my whole set, so it was all clean. It was more like a speech on like women in comedy. And I get up there and I just couldn't remember any of it. So I just start telling every dirty joke. There's a pregnant woman. I'm like, "Did you get laid last seminar?" You know, just go, like my club person comes out. And I remember I just got off and they were all like, "It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay." Like
Yeah.
they could tell that I was like devastated. And they gave me a Google, like a home Google thing. And I was like, no, they're just listening forever.
You got paid though, right?
I got paid, but they were disappointed and they never hired me again. you
Yeah,
know?
I've done 2
Yeah.
corporate gigs. I immediately start saying cuss words and talk about tucking my dick in and
Yeah.
whatnot, because they're like, don't talk about that. And that makes me go, I'll go
Me too.
first. I'll lead off with that. And then I, yeah.
It's like, I get like, what's it called when people have
It's a thing. Like they're like, don't say this. Then you say it.
I have to say it. I have to say it. Yeah.
I'm
It's like comedy
sorry.
and magic is hard to do. That Club is Clean. It's hard for me to do. It's a muscle that I'm trying to practice because I want to do late night. I've never done late night.
Yeah,
I've
I
never
gotta,
submitted.
I got to do both, and I got to get clean.
We got to get clean, babe.
I cannot believe this, but I already have to fucking pee again. I'm such
Yeah,
a
I got to
pussy.
go. It's 2 because I'm going to be in traffic for like
Okay.
an hour if I
I was
going
gonna
to
say real quick, we'll wrap this shit up. I
Yeah.
love you. Check out her special. She's hilarious,
Yeah.
and their TV show on Hulu. And shame on me, I didn't know about your TV show. I'll watch.
I've been blasting the fuck out of it. Where have you been? Am I
I'm
shadow
here.
blocked on your channel?
No, probably. Seriously. You know what's funny? Like something like your
'Cause
shit
I see
doesn't.
your shit all the time.
doesn't. Well, because of him, three posts a day.
Yeah.
But what's weird is you didn't pop up, and then I text you or message you, and then
Yeah.
now you're all up in my feed. It's like the algorithm. Like, oh, you call someone and you talk to whoever, big dumb white boy, and then all of a sudden he starts throwing up in my feed. They're listening. They're up in everything. They know.
Let me
everything.
get in your feed, baby.
I am sweating, and we need your final story on this podcast. We do a good old fashioned poop story. You got a diarrhea down the leg story, girl?
I got a poop story that's pretty good actually.
good, good.
Okay,
Of
okay.
course you do.
Should I
She's
tell you real
Brazilian.
quick? Okay. So it's not like a pooping my pants story. I'm so sorry, guys. I know you guys are
What?
dick in hand, ready to go, but
What?
So my grandmother used to have this little bell, this gold bell, like in her house, and I was not allowed to play with it because it was like pure gold, and it was given to her like had meaning behind it. And they're like, "Don't play with the bell. You're gonna eat it. You're gonna choke on it. You're gonna swallow it." I'm like, "I'm not
shit in
gonna
the
play."
bell?
I ate the bell. I ate the center part of the bell. I don't know how.
You ate a fucking gold bell?
I ate the
You
gold,
ate a gold
No,
bell?
the ball inside of
Oh.
it. You know how it's like a little ball?
Are we related? Because this sounds like something I would do.
I ate it, and they were like, "Ugh." So I had to poop on a piece of newspaper in the kitchen while they watched me poop because they were so mad at me and they wanted to get the gold ball out of the.
I mean, it's gold. It is gold.
It's gold, man, and it shows you how fast my metabolism is. It went through in the first shit.
You shit gold, girl.
I shit
You've
gold.
heard the saying. You shit gold. Wow, that's gnarly. You had to dig through fecal matter to find a valuable chunk of gold.
That's Brazilians for you. They're like, we're not letting that go.
No,
Go.
that's my Mexican side would do that. My white side would do that. It's
Also, how do
gold.
they know?
It's gold.
How do they know me? How do they know that I would eat it? And that's again, they told me not to do it, so I'm gonna do it. If
Yeah.
they tell me something,
I mean, I dug through my shit for crayons, but gold.
what?
No, I'm just kidding. I would eat crayons to see them in my poop as a kid, like a yellow one, a green one.
You would? That's so experimental and
Yeah.
smart. As like you understood about digestion,
Yeah, I was like, hey, it's in my poop.
like corn.
Ain't been right ever since. Hey,
Yeah, probably don't eat crayons if you guys are
Don't
listening to
eat
this.
shit.
Don't
Don't
just
eat
don't,
gold.
Don't eat anything that's not food.
don't have freedom of speech. Let's go to tyranny. I love 1984. Let's get there. Police
Let's
state.
decentralize everything.
Police state. One world government. One currency. No cash. Let's do it.
Hey, let's do it. I'm into
I want
crypto.
a chip. Let's get a chip.
You know what?
I'm
Somebody
being
just said the other
sarcastic.
day.
Wake up.
So they said you should NIFT it. Noel said that
NFT.
instead of NFT it, you should NIFT it. Nifting.
Let's go backwards. Let's go to gold and crap. I want my gold with fecal matter
Dude,
on it.
that's what's happening.
I don't
Gold.
want no NFT.
I know you're trying to be funny, but gold is like for real coming back. Like
I know gold
natural
and silver.
resources
Yeah,
are
yeah.
coming back.
Because it's real and all this shit's fake. They print money. It's all. Let's do the fucking, what's that called? The Inflation Act by printing more money. That causes inflation, you dumb fucks.
Yeah, my boyfriend would be very riled up right now.
You know what's funny about inflation? It's also with record inflation. It's happening at the same time as record profits by all corporations. Isn't that funny? Isn't that funny?
The money is worth less, but they make more of it, so it makes
Wake
no
up.
difference to them.
Wake up. Anyways, with that fecal matter story, we won't get too political other than wake up. And don't trust the government and institutions of policies.
It's been nice. I can't wait to hang out with
I
your
love you
girlfriend,
all.
watch all
Check
the
out
same
her
shows.
specials. Special and her TV show. We'll provide all links right there. I am sweating. It is so fucking hot.
His huge nipples are so soft right now. They're even
I'm
bigger.
going to the beach. I'm going to the beach. These pepperonis are getting some water. We're going from bologna to pepperoni. Yeah.
This is quality content. And if you guys don't like this shit, I
They're
don't
my
know what
people.
else.
They love it, man. They're instant. Peace.